I know people, live stream is on. I'm just waiting for a few people to join in so that we can start. Because without people, what's the point, right? Just give me 1 minute. By the way, hello. After 2 days. Me doing live stream is a very love and hate job. Like, I love it to come live. I love whenever I see myself on camera. Hate job as in like let's let it be. Let's not talk about the hate stuff. Love is enough. Okay, just a few minutes. Okay, let's get started. See, I don't enjoy. It's fine. Let's not talk about that. I'll keep my emotions to myself. Let's go. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the brand new live stream of cbit.com. Now, my name is Yash and I am over here to take over this hosting session with all of you people, solving all of your problems, telling you regarding new stuffs, everything which is only and specifically related to one stuff, that is crypto world. In this crypto world, consider it as a different island, and I am your tour guide. I am your friend, which can help you explore each and every of those islands which comes under the crypto world. Maybe the crypto trading, maybe the strategies, maybe understanding the chart patterns, maybe understanding what is happening in the market, giving you prediction, or also what is happening accordingly, like related to the crypto into the news terms. Okay, every each and aspect we discuss on this one live stream. So please make sure that you are coming on this live stream every day so that you are aware about market, because I give you the best, deepest market insights, and also I decipher a little bit about the market, what is going on, what is happening, and every of those things. And I also educate you regarding, even if you don't know anything regarding trading, anything, like you are starting from the exact scratch and you don't know anything, like you are from the zero level, trust me, if you come on this live session, give me 30 days and I will make you, like, not the expert, because practice makes a man perfect, that you have to do, but I can show you the way, I can show you the path, I can make you learn a lot of stuff which can help you to get insights from the market. Like basically the first and most fundamental thing which you need for doing a trading, for understanding the market, is understanding the charts. Understanding chart is a very basic fundamental thing which you need to know. Other than that, you are just like throwing arrows in the blindly in the air. But if you know where your target is, if you know how can I achieve my target, that only can be done by technical analysis. That is basically understanding candles, understanding chart patterns, understanding how to draw the patterns, how to focus on your buy entry, sell entry, and every of those things. Okay, all this stuff is available on this one platform. And why we only focus on crypto trading? The only one and most reason about it, that crypto is that one platform, crypto is that one digital currency which can give you that kind of profit, return, interest return, whatever XYZ, if you give all the names to it, which can help you earn not just profit but a generational wealth of profit. We have seen so many people have won their life kind of stuff, like they have invested crypto in the back period of a time where it was just $10, $4, $5, and now they are millionaire, billionaire. Why? Because crypto is right now booming, trending, and has the most futuristic potential for being the most futuristic goal, like futuristic uses, potential to grow, and a lot of stuff, where in the future it can be one of those things, a mainstream finance situation, which right now it is not that much because of the use cases. Not all the people are able to use digital currency at right now period, but we need to understand this one very specific thing. Digital currency is still evolving. It's just born, like just 10 to 15 years it has been that we are trading the crypto, but still 10 to 15 years is a very small period of time for someone to evolve in their prime time. So it's still going, it's still growing, still new coins are coming, still there are so many things in the blockchain system which is getting updated. Whatever they see the drawback, they update it. Whatever see the drawback, they update it. All those kind of cycling stuff is going on, and we might vary in the future, maybe after 10, 20, 30, 40 years, we might see that our finance will completely change its ways from doing the traditional way of financing to the brand new digital way of financing. And I will tell you why. See, as we go forward to the future, as we go ahead, a lot of things are changing around us. We change the way we speak, we change the way we look, we change the way we do transaction, we change the way we do shopping, we change the way we interact with people, contact with people, get in touch with people, explore, expand our business to the worldwide situation. We changed it across whenever we came to the nearest future, or whenever we advance in the future, whenever we go forward in the future, we always try to change few stuffs. Now, every sector had a change. The shopping, the transaction, and marketing, and branding, and making like startups, and every of those things, a lot of things changed. But there was one thing which we were following since back age of the time. That was our traditional way of doing finance. Now, so the traditional way of doing finance, and it's just like I'm talking about not the rich people, because see, they are always evolved, they are always 10 to 4 steps ahead than us. Okay, it's we who stay back, who hate, not hate, okay, we don't hate it, but we fear. Okay, fear is a good word. We fear to have a changes because we always have a risk to fall, to fail, and we don't have a good backup as the wealthiest people. That's why we tend to follow the majority thing, like whatever is even if it's not giving us a that much good amount of profit, but if a lot of people are giving and risk free, then we tend to do it. What is those things? Investing, putting your money in the bank, like having those small interest from the bank, putting mutual funds, hedge funds, and doing LICs. All those stuffs are like for us people, the mediocre people, the salaried person. Why? Because they fear of investing it into the trading. Before, I will tell you, stock market, indices, commodities. Yes, there were 3 such options and forex also. There was 4 such options where people used to trade and earn money. But not all the people were knowing it, because most of the people used to think that trading is a gamble, which in a fact, in some way it is. I won't lie. It is kind of a gamble because we are not in control of it. We are not in, and nothing is happening in front of our eyes. First, we just see the data which has been provided to us, and we don't even know how to like compare or like side by side evaluate this data according to whatever we are able to see in this. So whatever decision we make according to whatever the data is shown by the market to us, that's all we have, and we don't have any way to get it evaluated in the terms. Like if we see today the market has a very good up. Yes, in the blockchain wise, in the stock market, I'm talking about stock market, national commodity. At that time, we didn't used to know like how many inflows are coming in the market, how many outflows are coming in the market, and also the market insight, as in wait, let me find the correct word for you. I'm trying to find a correct word for all of you people. Nah, that's not a good word. Leave that one. I will think about that point again, like the correct word, because I want to explain you thing and I'm unable to explain it because of that one word, because I have to decipher that word, but that word is very difficult for you to understand. So I want to cut it down and then I want to explain you, but I will explain it a little later. As we were talking about the stock, indices, and commodity, a lot of people used to think before that stock is a gamble because company shares, company shares and every of those things depends on the company. Anytime it can make it fall, anytime it can make it rise, and even there was not that much good amount of profits in it. Like if you invest today, in 1 month, in 2 months, profit, yes, but less. Not that good amount of profit, but very less amount of profit. Same goes for the commodities like gold, silver, XYZ. It was the safest, but not that good amount of profit, like the one we wanted, the one we can use it for changing our life or changing our lifestyle. But when crypto came, in the starting period of time, it showed us such great potential. Why? Because it was a next phase for the financial system. Next phase, why? Because it was giving us one thing which human craves for the most. Humans are only living their life, surviving their life, and at every point and every life and every situation, they want one and very specific thing. Other than money, other than all those things, there is one highest priority we keep, that is having a freedom. Right? We crave for freedom, we thrive for freedom, and whatever the word you want to use for freedom, we need freedom. We want every of our life, as we are a free will animals, we are free will species, so our free will needs a freedom for that. We don't need to be bound ourselves with X, Y to Z thing, and that's the rule book I have given to you, and according to the rule book you have to live. No, we don't want. The same way our finance system was having this rule book, which is not at all curated by us. Like it was not the rules were not written by us. We have to follow the set of rules every and each of time, and without even like questioning. If for example, if I say that I don't feel give taxes, I don't feel like the bank takes this XYZ amount of fees and blah 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 stuff, which is a very bounding to our money. Like they are taking our money without even our permission, and we just have to follow the rules, regulations, and every of those stuffs. But digital currency is a new phase of finance. Why? Because it is giving us a freedom. Digital currency has the most freedom in any of those currencies, because other than our INR, dollar, yen, yuan, Dhaka, XYZ are controlled by the government. They print the money. They have the power to make the value go up. They have power to make the value go down. They can control most of it. And plus the banks are also in the middle part. Even if I have to share any XYZ thing with you, we are always in a constant terms of in their eyes, like they are watching us, what is doing, what is that doing, what is it doing. And they will, like, for example, they will set some rules that you have to pay this, you have to pay this, you can't do this, you cannot do this, you can do this, and blah blah blah, blah stuff, which is taking our freedom away, because we have do's and we have don'ts. But digital currency, in that digital currency, we don't have do's and don'ts. It is not controlled by the government. It is not having any middle person, that is banks or any of those stuffs. Okay, we are the owner, we are the rulers, king, whatever you want to say. But the catch in the digital currency is one and very specific thing. See, it's not in just like digital currency. It's like a what you can say, it's a philosophy of everything, whatever related to us. If there is something valuable, and if you don't have money, you are not in the control. The same way the digital currency, it's like controlled by the wealthiest people. That's all. It is not controlled by the government. It is not controlled by the banks and everything. But at the end, it is controlled by the people who have huge amount of money. Why we see the crypto market, the Bitcoin is being the highest in any, like in the whole history era. There is nothing this expensive. The one coin cannot be this expensive. It's like if Bitcoin was an actual currency, if some country, that country would have been inflated already, or it would have the most highest amount of economic rate at GDP rate at this point. Because just imagine one coin worth $1,20,000, which is 19 right now. Okay, $1,19,000. There is no such coin available in any of those country. Okay. This cryptocurrency, how they give us freedom? By not being governed, by not being ruled, by not being watched by any of those government and the banks. We are the owner of anything what we owe, and we don't have to answer to anyone. That's the first and best thing. But see, if there is any illegal thing going on, like hacking, scamming, obviously a government has to enter and deal with such situations. Okay, but if you are not doing hacking, scamming, if you are a legal person over here, nobody can ask you anything. And why it is the best way, why trading is the best way, why trading is considered to be the very good way of finance than the LICs, than your mutual, than your hedge fund. Why? See, whenever you are giving your money to XYZ, like for example, let's consider mutual funds and LICs. You are depositing your money like every month, XYZ amount of whatever LIC, whatever term, whatever result you have fixed, you will give XYZ amount of money monthly wise, like every month this, every month this, every month this, every month this, for like let's say maybe for 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, 10 years, 15 years, and after that you will be getting the benefits of that, right? Now, those people, where you put your money, where is your money going? Do you really think that it is just keeping safe over there, that they are not doing anything with your money? What and how this government and how this, not government, how this company, the mutual fund and LIC work is, they take money a lot from the people. They don't keep it safe, like, okay, we are just keeping it. Okay, because keeping money at one place is very disadvantage of a money. It's like you are wasting your money. A money can work for you. That's the best best advice I can tell you. Don't keep your money stacked in one place. Like, it can be bank, it can be house. Don't keep it stacked, because money can make money, and making it just sit here, you are just decreasing the value of that rather than increasing it, rather than putting in there to work. Because see, bank, mutual fund, LIC, what they do, they collect money from you, they take all this money and they always invest in something, some XYZ, which is very risk free. I'm not saying that they invest in very risky full shares or stocks or any of those things to get high value, but very risky. No, they don't do that risk-free thing. You have seen some banks became bankruptcy. How? Because they lost that good amount. They have lost that XYZ amount in trading. They have invested somewhere and that investment didn't came as it should be and they lost, and that's why the bankruptcy happened, because now they don't have the money to pay to the people. The people which was in the bank of the people, it's gone now. That's the reason why the bankruptcy and all this happens. So this LIC and all this mutual fund people, the bank, what they do, they take all of your money. Now, as I told you earlier as well, if you want a great amount of profit, a great amount of return, you need a great amount of investment. Your investment less, profit less. Investment big, profit big. Same. So, if you collect every of those bank, mutual LICs, because no, it's not just you. There are millions of people doing the same exactly thing, the traditional way of finance. They collect all this money, they put it into some trading platform or some XYZ, like whatever, the safest. I'm not talking about the risky field. The safest way of shares and all, they invest in it, they take return from it, and they give very little amount to you. From that, they keep the big share to themselves, the big profit, the big investment to themselves, and they give the most smallest, shittiest profit to you. Now, if your bank, like I told you in the starting itself, like the wealthiest people always be 4 to 5 to 10 steps ahead than the mediocre people, right? Now, this bank, LIC funds, a lot of those big corporate, they are having a huge amount of money. They are wealthiest people. So obviously they will be always 10 to 4 steps ahead. That's why they are doing the trading, they are doing the investment and giving you the smallest amount with your money they are investing and giving you the smallest amount of share, the smallest amount of interest to you. Why? When you have an opportunity, when the cryptocurrency has kept, see, understanding the stock market, indices and commodity, they are little hard for you to understand. They are little like it depends on a lot of company things and every of those things. But as you are seeing, the digital currency has just grown 10 to 15 years it has been and reached the all-time high, which has none of the stock, none of the indices, none of the commodities has ever reached. So now you have that one thing which is giving you like that level of profit which I can't even express with words. Okay, like just 2 to 3 days ago I have told you regarding XYZ amount of those people, which was talking about like old 10 to 12-year-old wallet of crypto wallet was reopened. He bought it at the $10 and now he's having billion dollar in his account just because he invested in that back period of time without help of the bank, without help of any LIC mutual fund or something. No, it was not help with that. You cannot win the bank, you cannot win the mutual fund, you cannot win the LICs if you just keep on giving them money and you don't take control over your money. If you take control over your own money, start putting in the same exact way where what they are doing. Okay, I can tell you in the right now period of time, cryptocurrency is the best where you can start your financial freedom. Financial freedom is basically not depending on anyone, not depending on LICs, not depending on mutual fund, not depending on your salary job, not depending on your XYZ property, estate and blah blah stuff. It is giving, like having that finance with, you don't have to work for 9 to 5 with all those stress. You have to do your passionate job, whatever job you want to do, you can do it. But at the same point, I get it. Salaried job is not giving you that amount of return, that amount of profit to live your life like the way we want to do, the way we want to live. Because right now, as the social media is booming, we can see how people are living their life. They are going here, they are going there and blah, blah, blah. And we feel very sadistic about that. My life is not happening, my life is this and blah, 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 blah. Why? Money is lacking over there. Money is the one and very important thing for all of us, that money is what we are lacking. To have the best way of financial freedom is passive income. Adding a passive income helps you being a financial freedom, not bound to your responsibilities, not bound to be paying the debts, paying the loans and blah, 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 blah stuff, not being bound to wait for the 30th of every month or 10th of every month or 15th of 7th, like whenever you get your salary. Okay, basically not being bound to those things, not being bound to the LIC, not being bound to the banks to give you that small amount of interest. You can be the owner. Start having a one very good easiest way of a passive income, that is start doing trading. Trading is a very best best passive income source. Why? Doesn't require that much good efforts. You can do it from wherever you want. Just need a very good amount of internet connectivity and understanding of the market. That's all. You don't need a very good, brilliant idea to start your startup. You don't need a very huge investment to like invest in the company, invest in some brand, invest in some XYZ business or whatever. You don't need a heavy investment. You need like the same amount you give monthly money to LIC, monthly money to this, monthly money to mutual fund and blah, blah, blah. Save it for 4 to 5 months and with that investment, start doing the trading. That's all. And yes, trading is a vast understanding the knowledge of trading is a very vast, but do we need the whole ocean? No, we don't need the ocean. If you know swimming, it doesn't matter if you're swimming in the lake, pond, river or the ocean, doesn't matter. You don't have to like specifically learn regarding ocean. Like I have to learn regarding ocean. If you learn swimming in the river, if you learn swimming in the lake, if you learn swimming in the pond, everywhere there is water. Now you have to choose what kind of water you want to use. It's ocean worth of knowledge in front of you. Do you require to learn each and everything? No, we don't. You just have to learn those things which can help you earn money. That's all. Focus on curating, focus on dividing the stuffs which is useful for you to earn money. That's all. Like those theoretical stuff which is just there for no reason, you don't have to know about that. You just have to know regarding, I have already told you the best way to understand and to be successful in the market. There are 4 to 5 aspects. I will tell you those 4 to 5 aspects. First aspect is knowing the news which is happening outside the world, because it has a very good and huge impact on the market. Either in the positive, that is making the market go up, or the negative, which is making the market go down. It depends on the sentiment of the people. Because at the end, who are the people who are trading? Who are the person? It's us, the normal people. If our sentiment is getting affected with any kind of news, with a positive news, we feel like very positive, like we feel greedy. Like basically positive is greedy and negative is fear. Because market in the retail investor, I'm not talking about the big player. Big player has the different fundamental. Understanding big players investment is totally different. Understanding their psychology is totally different. They don't even understand the market in the way we understand. Okay. There is totally different. We understand the market as a surviving instinct. We have to survive in our market. We have to make our money double, triple, 4 times. That's all. They come here for something different. They have their goals set aside of our knowledge, aside of our psychology. They don't come here for just surviving. They come here to rule. Very best thing. They come here for creating the need to follow them, to be with them and all of the stuffs. They have those stuffs. Okay. Now, whenever they invest, they don't invest for 1 month return, 2 month return, 1 year, 4 year, 10 year and blah, blah. No. They think about the futuristic stuff. They already have the money. They don't need money. They are required to create that demand or need to contact them in the farmost future, because they will be owning that good amount of that. Same way the corporate companies are owning such huge and big amount of BTC. For example, if which is going to happen, okay, which is strictly going to happen. For example, if after 20 to 30 years, it became like digital currency is the new currency right now, and we will demolish all of the traditional currency we are using, the dollar, the USDT and blah, 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 blah stuff. All the stuff we demolish those things. We are not using it anymore. Like same way demonetization happened, we are not using that 1,000 rupee currency and blah, blah currency. Now, obviously government won't do that because they will lose control over their own currency which they need. But still, if that thing happens, now who will be in the highermost power? The people who are having the large quantity of BTC, they will be in the power. They will be in those scenario, like at the top notch level, sitting in the hierarchy of the pyramid. They will be sitting on the top because they are having the good amount. Same way what happened before, like very back where we were not developed, we used to have gold as transaction, gold, silver, bronze and blah blah blah. Now who are in the power? The people who are having the huge amount of gold, huge amount of silver and huge amount of bronze. They were in the power. Basically the kings, the queens and whatever people were in the huge, like we didn't have the government in the starting, we were not democratic, we were having the kings and queens. So those were the people who were having a huge amount of gold and blah blah people. They were in the rule. Same way, if you realize this thing now, BTC digital currency is right now being mined. Mined by, just imagine the word mined. Mining is happening for, we used to do mining for diamond, gold, silver, bronze, very rare element, common element, all those things. Mining is to happen. Now we are mining for digital currency. It's nothing other than, BTC is nothing other than considered as a digital gold. The person who is having the most of it, we will be in the most power and will be in the most advantage. So that's why I suggest all of the people, and it's not just about that, it's not just about the future growth for of you, it's also about the returns you will be getting, because volatility is so high in the crypto market. Your goal won't be like $100, $5 or $500 kind of stuff. If your investment is good, like for example, if you are investing with, like, let's say $3,000, you can have daily returns of daily profits of 500 to 600 to 800. More than that maybe sometime, because you know how the market actually moves. The volatility is so good in this market, and plus it has a huge eye attraction of all those corporate and wealthiest company which is right now entering to the crypto market. Even though it's the most expensive, like if you look into that way, like if you want to invest into a crypto market, it is very expensive for investing in the crypto market right now stage. Why? Because look at the value. Like even if you have to buy one coin, you have to spend $128. Even if you have to, like, if you even spend like almost billions kind of stuff, still you will be owning just 10, 20, 15, 100, 200 rupees. That's all in the coin. That's all you will be like having. It's not like you will be having lakhs worth of stuffs. So investing in this has become very hard, but still they are interested in it. Still they are investing in it. Still they are coming here every day, putting their money without even thinking about the profit, but only and only about the future. Okay. I got distracted with my topic. I was explaining the aspects, like the only amount of knowledge you require to know the trading, good amount of trading. Like I'm not saying that expert amount of trading, I'm talking about, and yeah, kind of very near to expert, where you won't have to rely on anybody, where you won't have to like learn, get confused regarding what should I know, what should I don't know, what should I know, what should I don't know. Okay. First thing is news, whatever is happening outside the world, which is very important. News is not like everything, like some accident and blah. I'm not talking about those stuffs. I'm talking about the global politics. Global, because see, digital currency is a common ground for the whole country, whole world. Okay, so whatever is world related, not one specific country or two specific country or 3-4, which is affecting, like for example, if two countries at a war, and that war situation is affecting the sentiment of the people in the negative way and pushing the whole trading, the trades between country, trades between anything little down. That can affect the global politics, global trade, global issues, global anything. And then comes the next thing is global economic. Like if some currency is falling out, if some XYZ country is putting some tariff attacks, if some XYZ country is not doing the trade which is affecting the global trade, those kind of news I'm talking about. And also the third news which comes is right now, because why? Because they are the one who is control. I told you, cryptocurrency is controlled by the wealthiest people right now, not by government, no. But if you have huge amount of money, you are the owner basically. And there are a lot of owners. It's not just one person, 2%. Anybody with money can own, can rule, can dominate the market basically. If you have money, come to crypto market, you can dominate it. And the third news which comes is market related news, which is maybe whale activity. Any good investor came into market, he's announced that I'm going to invest this, I'm going to invest that in the XYZ, like new currency came, or the old currency, or wherever he's investing in a huge amount. Like for example, Okay. So huge amount of like whale activity, investing in a huge amount in XYZ amount of stuffs, like maybe in the crypto market, maybe in the Bitcoin, Ethereum, or XYZ amount of stuff. Other than this, any corporate companies, like why this helps? Because see, it can help you in the both situation. First, corporate company, whenever they invest an heavy amount in the Bitcoin, their company share, the stock share I'm talking about, also increases because they're backing up with the digital gold, with their like whatever asset, whatever share, whatever company, whatever property, XYZ, they're backing it up with the Bitcoins, which is considered to be the most, not, I won't say safest, but considered to be the most precious than, more precious than gold. If I have to make it understand, if I have to underline it, it is considered more precious than gold right now. So if you are backing up something with such valuable asset, then your company, like people will have a lot of interest, a lot of value, a lot of trust, a lot of goodwills regarding that your company can grow more. Your company has increasing the value, which increases the demand, which increases the people investing into you. So when with one arrow, you can actually have two fruits. One fruit will be like once the whale invest in the market, you can enter in that same exact time with the crypto market, and whenever the market goes up, because wealthiest people can shift the market up or down whenever then however they feel like. We have seen this. With a big investment comes the big upward move. With the big outflow in the market comes the big downward moves. So with those things, we can be 2 steps ahead than all those other people who are not learning regarding the crypto market, who are not learning regarding the news, who are not noticing the news and everything. And they're always confused like, why the market fall, why the market... It's right in front of your eyes and you are not noticing it. That's not my problem, not your problem. That's the problem of not being aware of the situation which is happening and surrounding the crypto world. Once you know this news, you can enter in that XYZ, whatever. Like for example, recently BlackRock CEO made a heavy investment of 1.17 billion, which was the second highest inflow in the crypto market, that is Bitcoin. And after that, we saw the market made all-time high. Right? So with this thing, we can also achieve a very good amount of profit. In the same way, if other than this, second example I want to give you regarding the Meta Planet. Meta Planet has announced so many times that I'm going to buy this, I'm going to buy this amount, I'm going to buy that amount of BTC, XYZ, and they've also set their goal. Even their roadmap is very clear. By the end of 2017, I want to have 2,10,000 BTC. Now with that news, a lot of people are coming into their investing in their shares, because they know that if I invest in the Meta Planet shares, which is backed up with a huge amount of BTC, which is the most valuable stuff in the right now period in the whole earth, their company share is gonna go up. This is also the thing, like you can invest at the whatever time with the like whenever Meta Planet invest in the BTC, you can invest at that time, you can have a BTC profit, and also you can invest into Meta Planet stocks or shares, as it is like they have already reported that it is like since the time they have announced and buying the Bitcoin like crazy, their shares has went up by 400%. 400% return is not a joke, not a simple thing which you can have every day. Okay, this is that kind of profit which people look for, which you can have. With one arrow, you can have 2 fruits. One by investing in the crypto, and second by investing in that companies, any corporate. Whenever a corporate does a heavy buying, also invest in their share market, because that is also gonna go up. Got it? So this you can get in with the help of news. News can help you with this. Okay, so this is the one aspect. Other aspect is technical analysis. Technical analysis is very important. What comes under technical analysis? Technical analysis comes understanding the charts. This XYZ thing. What is this? How should I know this? How should I find my buy entry in this, and how should I find my exit, my target, my stop loss? Every of those situations, how can I find with just this green, red bar, which is making some abnormal amoeba type of patterns? There is very easy way for you to... What happened? There is a very easy way for you to do it. Okay, the things are, first, deciphering the whole chart. We see chart In the chart we see candles. Understand the candles in every way. Right now I am in a journey of explaining you the candles. I already explained you the basics of the candle, single candlestick pattern. Now we are actually into the double candlestick pattern. How with the help of double candlestick pattern we can actually find our buy and sell entry. But this is just one aspect. Okay, this is very basic aspect to learn. Second comes chart. Combining a lot of candle together comes chart. Like combining a lot of candle, it makes a chart pattern, a repetitive mode. Because technical analysis, why a technical analysis was invented and founded by the one quote which is very famous in the market, that market repeats its structure, market repeats I don't want to say behavior is a good word, because I don't want to say repeat structure, because not all the structure is exactly same. Market repeats its behavior a lot of time, and that's why we have consumed the knowledge of candles. We have saw repetitive patterns of candles, we have saw repetitive patterns of chart pattern, we have saw the repetitive patterns of some strategies also, like for example chart reversal, continuous. You have to understand regarding the chart patterns. Okay, third thing which will come is understanding regarding candle, chart pattern. Third thing will come strategies. Now once you understand the market with candles and chart pattern, and also the like market behavior a little. Okay, market behavior is very important as well. Market behavior is one another aspect, but still you can consider it in a technical analysis, because it is used in technical analysis, even though you should learn regarding market behavior separately. Why? Because they have their own different fundamental to trick people. It is not regarding people's investment, it is regarding markets scam, markets tricks, like grabbing the liquidity from all of you people, the ways to understand the market, how they move, why they are having such abnormal movements and every of those things. So it's a different aspect you can understand regarding market behavior, which will inside it will come regarding best thing regarding you can learn of market behavior is understanding the liquidity concept. Liquidity concept is the best, because market, I don't think other than liquidity, market have no repetitive behavior. Liquidity is the one repetitive behavior market makes. Other than that, the collaboration, like it comes in a big player situation. I will explain a little later. Then third comes the market behavior. Understanding the liquidity, how market grabs liquidity, how market actually makes money from your investment, and how market makes the market structure to grab money from all of you. You have to understand that. Okay, then the fourth thing will come, inventing strategies. Smart money concept, ORB strategy, opening range breakout strategy. There are a lot of different strategies which works in the market. Not that accurately, but yes, some works very accurately, some gives you very deep insights regarding the market. Because see, this candle and structure, the chart pattern is a basic understanding, a structure of chart, structure of the pattern, structure of the market, that's all. But to find our best way of entry and to find a way to be safe from like the market's abnormal movements, sudden downfall, sudden upward and blah blah stuffs, we made strategies. We made strategies in the market. Okay, so this is the technical analysis which you need to learn regarding candle, chart pattern, market behavior. Market behavior basically, very strictly, I'm talking about the liquidity concept, how market earns money. Okay, and fourth is having strategies. Having strategy helps you a lot, and understanding few indicators as well. Not every indicator, but understanding few indicator helps you a lot to help you, because indicator is there to help you save your time, to help understand market in a very accurate way. Okay, this is the second aspect. This is technical analysis which has this many things. Okay, you should learn about candles, chart pattern, market behavior, and chart will have everything like market structure and blah blah thing. Market behavior is basically market structure and the liquidity concept of how market makes money. Strategies is just like combining all this knowledge together. Then you have to make strategies, the best strategy for you to like find the buy entry, sell entry, target, stop loss, everything. Indicator will help you with some situation, finding the, for example, RSI. RSI is not meant for finding your buy or sell entry. It is meant for finding out if the market is having a strength or not. Basically finding if there is a good investment coming in the market or not. That's it. Okay. Now the third aspect comes big player. There are some strategies like SMC, smart money concept, which is meant only for tracking the whales in the market, where we can find the whales in the market. It is only and only meant for that, which is very necessary for us, because see, retailers, they cannot shift the market up or down. They can make just sideways market. So for us to have profit, we need to find out the big people, we need to find out big investment, we need to find out whales for that. So understanding the whales fundamental, understanding the way they invest, where they invest, how they invest is very, very necessary for having a profitable quality amount of trade. Other than that, you have to wait for longer period of time. For example, like if there are just retailers, just imagine if from the digital currency, all the like this, what we are calling them, whales, all the whales are vanished from the market. They are not investing like for 1 month. If you enter in one XYZ amount of trade, after 1 month, maybe you will have 1% of profit or 2% of profit. That's all. You won't be having a very great amount of profit until unless this people enters, until and unless. So you need to understand regarding big pair as well, and that's all you need to learn to be expert in the trading, in the finding the best buy entry, sell entry, and every of those things. These are the three aspects which you need to know. Your news, which is related to the crypto. Second is your technical analysis, which has, I told you what comes in under technical analysis. And last is understanding the big players, the whales in the market. Got it? Cool. So these are the stuff which you need to know when you are entering into the crypto market or any kind of trading market. The best way to enter. You'd rather than having every knowledge, everything, it's better to have this specific knowledge, because this specific knowledge can help you earn money. Okay. So other than that, now let's talk about our Zbit. Zbit is actually a crypto exchange platform, and not just any. It is the one of the best beginner friendly crypto exchange platform which anybody can come, invest, and have a very safe, free, risk free. Their interface and every of those things is such a beginner friendly that you won't be needing any help in understanding anything. It is very safe, it is very easy to use, and also we are having a very least amount of transaction fees and every of those stuffs, which is like, see, comparing to the other platforms, we are giving you the best of best things from all of us. And one of those things is our new user reward. Now, what is this new user reward of the Zbit platform? What we are giving, that kind of which other company, other crypto exchange platform has never ever given to people. I will tell you what it is. Zbit is offering you a free, your first ever crypto asset, that too free of cost, without even charging anything. There is no terms and condition in it. The only thing which you require to do is take a first trade in our platform. That's all. That's all. That's all you need to do, is to take first ever trade in our platform. I am putting one Where is it? Found it. Okay, so I have posted a comment on the live comment chat section. It is my registration link for all of you people. Why you require to use my registration link or my invite code? I will also type my invite code in the bottom. This is the thing which you require to put. Okay, now Zbit is giving all those new user a very good thing, that is first ever cryptocurrency. And if you don't believe me, I will also show our website, which is right here, and I will show you. Let's go on sign up. Yeah, you can clearly see it. We are giving you worth the cryptocurrency tokens or whatever you want to call it, coins and blah blah stuffs, worth over $1,200. That much worth over. Okay, it's not like everybody is gonna get 1,000 to 1,000. It depends on the few steps and few rewards which you will be receiving. It can make it up to $1,200 or it can make it more as well. Now it depends on the things which you receive, the rewards. What is the reward? What you need to do for those rewards? Everything. Let's decipher it. First thing what you need to do is this: create your account. That is a first step. That is a registration. Click on that link and then you will come to this platform. You have to put whatever country code you are having, Indian country code, Argentine, blah 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 stuff. Whatever country code you are having, you can put the country code, email address, and create your password and keep it safe, because creating a password of any financial company, financial platform is very necessary. Because see, we have seen a lot of people have forgot their they mined a lot of cryptos in the back period of a time, and now they don't have the password, and now everything is lost. They have such a tremendous amount of loss which has happened for good amount of profit is lost because they forgot the profit, but because they forgot the password. So creating a password, a safe password, will help you from getting scammed, from getting hacked, and getting losing your profit and interest as well, whatever asset you will be earning over here. After that, invite code. In that invite code, you have to put my invite code, which you can see on the comment section, which is EQEAG. Now, this is the thing. Click on I agree on all the terms and sign up with this. Once you complete this first step, registration, once you complete this first registration step, you will be receiving this exact free spin, which you can clearly see we are offering you 6. It's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 different coins. Out of those 8, you can receive anything. Out of those 8, you can receive, let's say, maybe you can receive Bitcoin, you can receive Ethereum, XRP, Solana, Pepe, Shiba Inu, or Dogecoin as well. Now it depends on your pure luck what you are gonna receive it. But just imagine if you are the luckiest person and you have Bitcoin or Ethereum or Solana. That is one of those coins which is right now having the huge amount of value. And everybody is going for, Bitcoin is considered as a digital gold. It is officially, not officially announced, but BlackRock CEO, which is the greatest of all time in the financial sector, has said that it is none other than a digital gold, which is right now there, and everybody should, the same way we buy gold to have a greater amount of profit in the future, because the value will increase. Same way people are right now not buying gold but buying the digital gold, that is BTC. So just imagine if you are having the digital gold itself in your wallet with this free spin, you get a chance of getting Bitcoin, Ethereum. Now it depends on the algorithm. An algorithm is gonna check one thing very specifically. What is that one thing very specifically? My invite code. If you don't have my invite code, if you don't put my invite code over here, you are not gonna be eligible for getting this 4 coins, which is Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, and Solana. But if you put my invite code, then your algorithm will, see, again, I'm not saying that very specifically, very accurately, you are. Once you put my invite code, you are gonna receive it and blah blah blah. No. The chance is there. Now you are open for 8 coins there rather than open for 4 coins in the main coins. If you put my invite code, you are open for the all 8 coins to be to receive. It depends now. On the free spin, you can get XYZ, any of those 8. But if you don't put my invite code, you are having an opportunity to just get 4 of this. Maybe these 4 meme coins. Doge, Pepe, Shiba Inu, and some this mysterious one. Okay, if you are putting my invite code, then you will be having this all 8. Okay, a chance to win between 8 or chance to win between 4. Now it's your decision what you need. If you need a chance to have like that XYZ, like if you think you are the luckiest person in the whole world and you are very good at such free spin and getting the freebies, just put my invite code, get maybe Bitcoin, Solana, XRP, and Ethereum winning chance, and you can win this. This is the first reward, just a first reward. There are 2 more rewards yet to be revealed. This is just first reward. Buy my invite code. Okay, do not forget my invite code. You have to specifically put my invite code to get a chance of having such things. Okay, now other than that, what else do you need? What else? One second. Okay, so this is just a first reward which you are receiving by just doing first step, that is registration. Now, after the registration, you will be needing to complete the second step, because like I told you, you need to complete the first trade in our platform. To complete the first trade, there are these 3 steps which you need to do. First one was creating an account, obviously. Second step will be doing your KYC, getting yourself verified that you are a genuine person, and every other some like getting your like giving your any identification proof that I am this is my, your passport, your Aadhaar card, your driving license, PAN card, whatever your country represents, like you have this nationality or XYZ amount of things, like your identification proof. Basically you have to update, you have to put that, get yourself verified that yes, I am a genuine trader, I am not a person who is here to scam you and all other stuffs. So after doing a KYC, you get a chance. Now the chance is for what? The chance is to get a double bonus reward. As you can see on the free spin, this is a free spin, and in that free spin you are seeing the quantity written in the below that 0.001, 0.1, 0.001, 1000, it's 1000, 1001, all this thing you receive like XYZ amount of stuff, like quantity. Now the double bonus reward talks about one very specific thing, that you have a chance now to make it double. Like basically 0.001 multiplied by 2, maybe 1000 multiplied by 2, 1 multiplied by 2, 0.001 or 0.1 multiplied by 2. Whatever quantity you are receiving, have a chance to get it multiplied by 2. Chance. Okay. Like I will repeat it again, it's a chance. It is not for everybody. Again, depending on the algorithm, depending on the luck factor. Okay. But the third reward is very specific, like everybody is going to receive it, and that too is better than the second one actually, and also better than the first one. Okay. So for doing KYC, completing your identification and verifying yourself, you receive this double bonus, winning a chance to win a double bonus reward, which is basically getting your quantity multiplied by twice, having double profit, having double quantity in your wallet, every of those things. But what is that third reward which is better than the second? What is more better than doubling your profit, doubling your quantity, doubling every your crypto asset? What is better than that? making it 5 times to 100 times bigger. Yes, you heard it right. But first let's talk about the task. The third task talks about the deposit. Once you created account, once you got verified, obviously for doing a trading, you require what? You require a capital amount in your account. So for that capital amount, what you need to do is you need to invest. You need to invest in, for the capital amount, you need to deposit. Sorry, not invest, you need to deposit. Deposit XYZ, whatever you feel like to invest, to deposit that amount. But the catch over here is if you invest more than either 10, either exact 10 or more than 10. Now it depends. If you want to invest more than 10, that is also fine. But if you invest less than 10, that is not fine. That is not at all fine. You won't be receiving the third reward because see, once you hear the third reward, now you will be eager to invest that $10. Okay, and $10 is not that good or that huge amount of money. It's just 900 INR. Round figure I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the actual genuine price. Actual genuine price can be depending on the exchange wherever you are exchanging. It can be the 860, 840, 850, that kind of amount. But if you just round figure it, because the 30, 40, 50 rupees, we don't even see where we spend. So in this round figuring 900 INR, you have to invest in one specific account. Deposit 900 INR is just what you need to deposit in your capital. And if you want to invest more than that, you can invest more than that as well, because I don't think 900 INR is like a very huge or heavy amount to invest. Once you invested 900 INR, approx 900 INR, which is none other than $10, you get a chance. Sorry, it's not a chance, but it is a chance at the same point. How should I explain these things? Chance, not in the thing like are you gonna get the third reward or not? Everybody is gonna get the third reward, but the chance is in making your XYZ quantity getting multiplied either by the 5 times or 100 times. Like from 5 to 100, whatever it can come, maybe 10, maybe 15, maybe 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 80, 90, 100. Now it depends on that whole spectrum, on which spectrum you land. From 5 to 100, there is a huge spectrum. Now that again, free spin or the free whatever surprise multiplier you will get, you get a chance to get your XYZ quantity, whatever coin you get it multiplied by maybe 5x, maybe 10, maybe 20, 30, up to 100x. This is the one of the best reward. Like not doing by anything. No, you are not doing trading. You are not like trading for that XYZ coin I'm talking. Like whatever coin you get, for example, let's say you got Solana. Without even trading a Solana, you can get a chance to make 5 times more of Solana, maybe 10 times more of Solana, 20 times, 30 times, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. That's the spectrum of getting that reward. From 5 times, you can make that quantity 5 times more, or 10 times, or 20, up to 100 times more you can get just by doing what? Just by depositing the value more than either 900 INR or more than 900 INR. Okay, it is basically either $10 or more than $10. You have to invest in the market. Capital. You have to have a deposit. Investment you can have, like either if you want to invest $1, you want to take a trade of $1, $2, $3, doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. The deposit amount should be $10. Investment amount, it can be anything depending on whatever you feel like. There is no conditions and blah blah thing applied on the investment amount that you have to invest $5, $6. No. It depends on you. If you want to invest $1, invest $1. If you feel like investing 0.00 thing, invest 0.00 thing. Whatever you feel like, wherever you feel like, doesn't matter. The deposit amount matters. Okay, investment amount doesn't matter. Keep that thing in mind. I'm not talking about investment amount. I'm talking about deposit amount. So after the deposit, you get a chance to make this quantity multiplied by maybe 5x, 100x, 10, 50, 30, 40, whatever. Like such a great thing. Like you were getting happy maybe by just clearing the second reward, which was talking about getting double the quantity. Now not getting a double, but I'm giving you a chance to make it. The minimum is 5 times you can make minimum. but you can actually go up to 100x as well. The common response will be 10 times, 20 times, 30 times. That is the common response you will be getting, trust me. So this is a third reward. Now you completed first task, got your first cryptocurrency. Second task, KYC you did, you got a chance to make it double. Third task you complete, that is depositing your $10 or more than $10. That's a condition, okay? And you will get a chance to get it multiplied, make it that quantity 5 times more, maybe 10 times more, maybe 20 times more, maybe 30 times more, depending on the range what you'll get. It will be from 5x to 100x, okay? After that, after completing all these 3 steps and getting all those 3 reward, but still you haven't took the first trade, so are you gonna receive the reward? No. Are you gonna have it in your wallet? No. You can see it, what you got. You can see exactly, you can convert it in whatever USDT and blah blah stuff, you can do it. Like I have, till now I have received XYZ amount of coins, XYZ amount of rewards. After taking the first trade in our platform, then those rewards will be coming into your wallet, into your account. Basically, whatever wallet you will be having, that wallet will be receiving that XYZ amount of coins, XYZ amount of stuffs, which is right here. Okay, so fourth step is to take a trade. Now this is the most difficult step if you look in that way, because see, trading is a little difficult because you need to understand whether to do buy, whether to do sell and blah blah stuff. Now for that you need to understand those all 3 aspects which I talked about, but you don't have time because you have 30 days to complete this task, 30 days to deposit, 30 days to take a first trade and every of those things to get those rewards into your account. 30 days you will be getting from the day of your registration. Once you create your account, you will be having 30 days to complete all the tasks. Now, just for sake of the trade, just for sake of getting the task done, I will be telling you how you can actually invest. See, you can pick whatever amount you want to pick, okay? Like you can go for maybe SUI, Solana XRP, which is like very lowest, which is actually very lowest coin right now. And even if you buy the less quantity, like this is 100 quantity, I don't want to buy 100 quantity, you buy just 1 quantity. 1 quantity will be $3. If you don't even want to buy 1 quantity, you can buy 0.5, which will be $1.5. $0.5 will be approximately $1.5. 0.3 will be something more less than this. So you can buy a very small quantity to save your capital as well. You got that quantity. Okay, after that, focus on just 1 candle. We don't have to focus on 4 to 5 candles. We just have to focus on one very single candle. Don't consider what is the market structure right now and blah 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 stuff, because that is a little difficult to understand if you don't have a knowledge regarding that. Just go for the 1 candle. That's it. Now understand this 1 candle, whether in this one specific candle what is forming. There is upper wick, there is lower wick, and also for 5 to 6 understand the movement. See, 3 times the market went up. Now I know this one very specific thing, that once the market went up, there will be chance of market to go down as well. I put my sell order because I saw 3 time market jumping up. 1, 2, 3. Market jumped up thrice, and market is, now it's gonna come down as well because it is a fight between buyers and sellers. It came down, I got my profit 0.008 and I exit. That's all you need to do. You don't even have to wait for like a huge, good or big amount of profit. No, don't wait for that. Just for the sake of taking a safe trade, you can do this thing. Don't care about what kind of amount of target you are going to receive, what kind of profit you are going to receive. Once the time you saw that trade is green, doesn't matter, 0.008, 0.001, 0.1, whatever profit you are getting, just take that profit and exit. That will complete your first trade in our platform, and you are gonna receive your first ever crypto wallet, cryptocurrency straight into your wallet. Now, what you can do with that wallet? You, like I said, digital currency gives you the freedom of doing anything, whatever you feel like. You can hold it for years and years to have a better amount of profit with it. Like currency can grow, the value can grow, and every of those things can grow. Damn, bro. Ethereum reached 3,600. Solana reached 180. Heavy profits. So with these things, I will discuss about those things. Wait, Ethereum and Solana is what we need to discuss about, and also XRP. So that you have that in your wallet, you want to hold it for the greater value. The value increased by the period of a time. Like we saw, Ethereum was at what, just 1500 or 1800 or 1900, 2000 it was trading at, and now we can see it is trading at 3600. Maybe it can go for 4k very soon. And also Solana, we saw the Solana was trading at what, 140, 130, and now it is trading at 180, almost 180. 184 it reached the all-time high. It can go for 200k as well. 200, not k, sorry, $200 very soon. So this kind of stuff, if you get in whatever amount like Solana you received, you can wait it for let to go to 200, 300, 400, 500, and then you can sell. It depends on you. Either you want to convert that for USDT, you can do that as well. You want to trade with that Solana, you can do that as well. It depends on whatever you want to do with that coin which you have in your wallet. You are the owner of that coin, you can do whatever. You want to hold it for the longer benefit, you can do that. You want to convert into USDT, you can convert it. You can sell it, you want to sell it, you can sell it as well. It depends on you. Simple. Now, this is the new user reward which we are offering to each and every people. You can get your free cryptocurrency. Can you clearly see over here? Get your first crypto asset at zbit.com. You can get your first ever crypto asset at zbit.com just by completing these 3 steps and taking the first trade, which I just showed you how easy it is to take a trade. But if you legitimately want to learn trading and how to do trading, come on this live stream, because I teach you regarding the trading. I teach you regarding every of those aspects which is very necessary for you to understand. I teach you over here, so you can come, you can learn, and I also give you the market insights and every of those things. Okay, now that was a Zbit's new user reward which we are offering to all of you people. Don't forget to put my invite code. Without my invite code, there are no chance for you to earn Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, XRP. With my invite code only, there are chances to win that Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, XRP. Keep that thing in mind. Now, as I was talking about, like, there are aspects regarding understanding the market and all for the beginner to understand the market in a better way. Hello Raj. Hello Yash. Hi Raj. Welcome to the live stream of the zbit.com. Thank you so much for joining it. Thank you so much for being part of this platform and coming to this live stream. And I've told you about the new user reward, and I hope that all of you people, how are you? I am fine. Thank you so much for asking. I'm totally fine. Don't ask me how I'm fine, because this is one of those emotions I'm sharing with you, all of people. If I have holidays, I have 2 days holidays in my life. In my work, I have 5 days working, 2 days holidays. The day I come from my holiday, that day I don't like to work. Like, I want to shift my working days from 2 days working and 5 days holidays. It sounds good. It sounds very amazing. It sounds very exciting. It motivates me. It gives me that thrill in my life that 2 days I'm working and 5 days I'm holiday. Wow, what a life. But whenever I come from holidays, that holiday mindset is still there. Like, same way, if you are having a Sunday and the next day Monday you come, Monday feels very hard to work. Why? Because you have that Sunday mindset still going on. So I'm having that holiday mindset still going on. Looking hot as hell, man. Thanks. Thanks so much. Thanks for complimenting. Thanks for being. Yeah. Looking hot as hell. Thanks. Joined gym, by the way. I've joined gym, by the way, people. Yeah. Just. That's all. What is there anything new which happened with all of those audience? Like this trading and all this stuff will happen. This is I am here for 4 hours for all those kind of stuff. What is happening in your life? I want to know regarding. I want to get connected with my audience a lot. What's going on? What's new? What's new popping in your life? What is new popping in your whatever problems, issues, new things, and every of those things? I want to know the insight of my audience as well. Like what kind of audience am I having? Am I having corporate people? Am I having like very like teenage people, Gen Z people? What kind of audience is there? I want to know regarding my audience. Is there any person, like anything new you want to share with me? Grandpa died. See, I'm not good at receiving a sensitive news, okay? I don't know why, but I smile at that time. This is one of my bad traits. I'm really sorry for your loss that your grandpa died, but okay. Okay, sorry for that I'm laughing, but yeah. Your grandpa died. I should not say anything. It's a sensitive thing. Sensitive thing to talk about. What else? What else, people? What else is there new in their life? Is there anything new in your people life which I should be knowing other than this, that somebody died and blah? By the way, I have two people in my family on the verge of the death. One is my they both are my grandmas. Like one is Nani and one is Dadi. They're both are on the they're both are on the verge. On the verge. One is like almost kind of in a ventilator kind of stuff. Like I don't even understand why they are just like she doesn't speak, she doesn't talk, she doesn't move anything. Let it be. Yeah, this is going in a very wrong direction. Mira says, earned my first $30 profit. Great, Mira. I hope you earned without like with my help, like with all of those things. Okay, I hope I hope you have learned all of the stuffs, like whatever $30 profit with my insights, like the way I teach you the market structure and every of those things. Yes. Yeah. All thanks to you. Exactly what I'm asking about. Thanks. So, Hope, hi, hello, Hope, welcome to the live stream, welcome. I skipped invite code. Does it has been? Why you skipped an invite code? This is the if you don't put this invite code, you are namaste Vanish Pray Ashish Namaste. Hello. Hello everybody. But if you are skipping my invite code, you are not getting a chance of getting Bitcoin, Solana, XRP and Ethereum. There is a less, like there is at least like consider no chance of having that. If you put my invite code, then you are getting a high chance of getting from all these 8. If you don't put this, then you will just get a chance to have from this 4. Understand this thing. Why are you skipping my invite code? Come on, bros, brothers. I'm screaming over here to put my invite code. Invite code is very, very, very necessary to put. Pretty little, you are like a cute little baby. Why your voice sounds like you just cried? No. Why would I cry? Yeah, I was crying. No. Why? When did? No, I didn't cry. No. Hello, Ramesh Ghosh. Hello, welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the live stream of the Zbit platform. Thank you so much for joining this live stream. Thank you so much. So, did you change your voice? No, I didn't. I'm Batman, but I did not change my voice. It's just like I'm having some cough and all, so maybe because of that my voice is changed. But no, I did not change my voice. I love my voice. I won't change my voice. So let's talk about the news which I wanted to share with all people. So let me just get that news. Did you change your voice? No, Ramesh, of course I did not change my voice. Okay. Sugu, fluffy hair. Hey, thanks. Fluffy hair. Hi Kuti, Tripti, such an adorable kid you are. Why? I am an adult. I am a guy. I am a man. I am not a kid, okay? Stop considering me as a kid. I ain't a kid. I can make kids. I am in that age. Tried brown hair color or what? That's actually a failure, guys. Failure. I wanted to hair looks brown. That's my natural color. It's not my natural color. It's just like I failed in doing something. I wanted to try something and I failed in it, and then I covered it mistake, but that mistake is right now is like rising from the grave. So yeah, there is no mistake. There is mistake I did. There is one mistake I did, but it's fine. I'm trying to cover it, but yeah, you can see that mistake is coming back now again. Brown hair dye. I colored, yes. I tried coloring my hair, which is the worst thing I ever did in my life for my hair. That didn't turn out to be the color which I wanted. Then I again dyed it with the black, but now it is again coming back. That color is little coming from, but see, little is fine. Little is fine. The little is, I'm not worried about the little color changes. Before, when it was each and every hair was complete very bad brown. I don't even want express, but yes, it was very bad. It was very bad. You are a kid, you are dramatic like kid. Fine, whatever. Whatever. Whatever, mommy. I can't ask for that thing, but I want to ask for that thing. But it's fine. I won't ask for that thing. Okay. I won't. So, understanding the news is also very important, because I have bought two news for all of people. The time I was not here, every time I don't know how it happens, but every time when I am not here, when I am having some holidays, that is exactly the time the market is gonna make another all-time high, gonna have a very huge amount of benefit, gonna have a huge amount of upgrowth and blah blah stuff. I don't understand why, like at the time whenever I am in this situation, at the time whenever see again, what see again, what see again. So at the time whenever I'm not here, I get that thing, like I am the one who is missing out this benefits. Like as we can see, Solana was at some 170 or 160 level, then it again jumped up to 188, made a new all-time high. Same goes for Ethereum was not at 3600. But I told you, okay, you cannot miss out this one situation where I told you that I have seen the pattern and it can go up to 3500 was a target for Ethereum, which I told you already. Okay, it's not like even if I was not here, but I have told you very priorly that 3500 will be the next target of Ethereum, and it is achieved very, very easily. Okay. Meeting you is in my wish list. Pulling that chicks. Pulling that chicks. I won't pull your chicks. Okay. I'll pull something else. No issues. Okay, so let's just get into the news. I found my news for sharing to all of people. Got it. Okay. So Ethereum ETF surged up past 5.5 billion in record in inflow. Can Ethereum break 4,000 next? See, this is the 4,000 is a new being a new target right now. We have already achieved 3,000. We have already achieved 3,500 as well. What happened? Ethereum ETF exchange rate fund has seen over 5.5 billion total inflow in the market, with 3.3 billion added just since the mid-April and blah. So we know we should be, I've told you regarding these two things. What is inflow and outflow? Inflow is basically how much investment is coming to the market and been invested. Outflow is basically how much people are taking their target out, like whatever profit they earn and they are taking it out. That's the inflow. And the outflow is very very simple. Yeah. Inflows is basically when the market is having a good amount of investment, and outflow is basically when the money is taken out from the market. Now we can clearly see that the Ethereum had almost $5.5 billion of investment. That's why we can see the market surged from the 3,000, merely 3,000, and went straight up, creating this new all-time high, which is 3,600 has become its new all-time high mark. The ETF let people and institution investment in the Ethereum without directly buying it. Okay, this surge means big players are heavily buying Ethereum, especially through the ETF. We should always check the ETF, because see, this big investor people, they don't come, like they don't invest in like some platforms like Binance or whatever. This for retailers, they invest directly to the ETFs and all this kind of stuff. This surge a big player in buying Ethereum, especially through the ETFs. Why it is happening? Ethereum is generating better returns. Basic yield is in double digit, obviously, because it's a very new, like right now just 3,000. We never know when it will reach to 10,000, 5,000, 6,000. We never know when it will reach that huge level. Okay. So open interest, bets / contract on the Ethereum future is rising. Institutional demand is strong. Institutional demand is basically the corporate people, the big wealthiest people are right now entering into the Ethereum, making it grow more, because obviously it has a higher potential. Rather than investing in the Bitcoin, which is so good, it had such a huge price, they can actually invest in something which has low price and make it go up. Invest it right now, which can make the value up. And when it touched 10,000 to 20,000, 30,000 and all those kind of issues, all those kind of stuffs, then we can go more up. Like the profit can be more bigger. Same way, when the back period of time, when the when Bitcoin was just $10,000, $20,000, people were investing and they saw the profit, it came by when it became $100K and all those kind of same. Right now, Ethereum is showing the same interest. Who is buying the most? BlackRock. Again, the same name. See, there are 4 to 5 people you have to constantly watch in the watch list of big players. BlackRock, MicroStrategy, which is known as Strategy right now, Strategy, Metaplanet, Metaplanet, and there are 4 to 5, 2 to 3 more which I forgot. So BlackRock iShare Ethereum Trust ETHA is leading. Took in 489 million in a single day on July 17. Collected 1.25 billion over 5 days. Now holds 6.94 billion worth of Ethereum. So took 489 million in a single day on July 17. Collected 1.25 billion over 5 days. Now holds 6.94 billion worth of Ethereum they are having right now. Collected a key player. Fidelity added 113.3 million. Grayscale added 54.18 million. Sharpen Gaming. These are all the big players which I'm talking about. You should keep an eye on this all big players so that you will know when they're investing, how much they're investing in every of those things. And because they are like they have to disclose to the people, or you can also check out, there are some whale activity website which are just meant to capture and check when and where the big player are doing the investment. Sharpen, now the largest corporate holder with 1.1 billion in Ethereum. Let's me check what is right now situation. These are the big players which you need to know about. First is Fidelity, then is Grayscale, then comes Sharpen Gaming, then Bit Digital sold all the Bitcoin and switched to Ethereum. Damn. Bit Digital sold all the Bitcoin and switched to Ethereum, because right now maybe Ethereum can be the next Bitcoin situation. Like sudden rise up every day, we can see money is going up like crazy. So we will check on that situation as well. Okay, now other than this, there is WLFI, that is a Trump linked firm, bought 4.99 million of Ethereum. Other than this, what is happening in Ethereum so that it is rising? Supply and demand. Understanding supply and demand is very necessary for understanding the correct way of market and have a very huge and good amount of profit. Supply is basically from where the maximum selling happens, and demand is where basically the maximum buying situation can happen. Okay, now ETF holds 5 million Ethereum, about 402% of all the Ethereum. Ethereum's treasury are buying Ethereum 36 times faster than being created. Whatever there is to supply, whatever there is to give to people, 36 more time the buying is happening. So there might be a time come where demand is increasing, supply is decreasing. What is a situation? In that situation, what happens when demand increases and supply decreases? That is, value of that certain coin is increasing. At that time, we have seen the value increases at the time of demand increase and supply decreases, which is happening right now. There is not that much Ethereum being mined. That amount, like comparing to the amount which is getting bought. For 12 weeks in a row, Ethereum fund has seen positive inflow. Not much Ethereum is left in the OTC over the counter desk, indicating very limited supply is there for Ethereum. Maybe we can see new one will be mined soon and blah blah. We will see. Price impact and prediction. Ethereum hits a 6-month high, all-time high Ethereum hits a 6-month high. Like since 6 months it is giving us different high. Now it has reached its all-time high, new all-time high, that is 3,600, and it can go, the analysts are saying that it can go up to 4,000 will be the next target. 6,000 is achieved, 3,600 is achieved, the next target will be the 4,000, which is analyst Ted Pillows sees the Ethereum heading toward 4,000 very soon, possibly even newer, higher or later, like maybe 5,000, maybe 6, maybe 10, 20, maybe we can see it, the market being there. Okay, now market maker Winter Mute confirms the ETF demand is far outpacing supply. Technical analysis, Ethereum is an upward bullish channel, a good signal. Price is taking above the Ichimoku cloud, which is a technical indicator, indicating a very good strong bullish. We have heard, like I have made an video on Ichimoku cloud, how to use it and every of those stuffs. Okay, now two possible paths. Small drop, a small drop can come up to 3,400 can come, or 3,200 can come. We can expect a drop in that. After, when we receive this drop, then we can make it go up, and we can have a short-term target of 3,700 or 3,800. Like we can see the market being over there. Other than that, ETF may fall below 3,000. Like I said, 3,200, 3,400 can be a short sell goal. Like after, whenever we have seen, whenever a market reaches all-time high, a little amount the market may fall down from there, which is like with the cycle of greed and fear. Like now people knows that it's a very all-time high, people will start selling it with a fear and taking their profit from there. So maybe we can see a little fall back up to 3,400 or up to 3,300. Maybe this first swing and second swing, which we can see in the market, this two swings, like as you can see, it is a swing created in the market. One is this first swing, and then is next this swing where the market has been supported. Market may come down to this first swing to grab the liquidity, or the second swing to grab the liquidity, because this is the swing where maximum buying has happened. This was the one place where maximum buying happened first, and this is the second place where the maximum buying happened. So market will eventually come down, and you can clearly see one thing as well. You can see one thing being made in Ethereum is a head and shoulder pattern in 30-minute time frame. This is head, shoulder, this is head. Again the market will come up a little and then from fall down. This will be a key. I will tell you. Okay, I will make it very proper for all of you people so that you can take advantage of this situation. See, this is a head and shoulder pattern, early formation of head and shoulder pattern. Okay, not a complete, but early formation of head and shoulder. First is this shoulder, then this is head. Now another shoulder will be forming, and we have to simply make your trend line on this point, that is 3,580. After, when you see, like whenever, let the market go up, because for making a shoulder it has to go up and it will come down. After, keep this point into your keep this point into your understanding or into your checklist or into your observation. 3,580. After it breaches down, if it gives a breakdown for this, maybe the market can fall down and come to this point, that is 3,480, or maybe can go down to touch to grab this liquidity, that is 3,000. Okay, make sure that you are having the first target. I will suggest the first target keep is 3,480 to 3,430. This is the first target you can keep. Second target you can keep is, if the market falls down more, then these are the liquidity points. This is the major swing point from where the major swing happened and market went up. Okay, so understand regarding this. This is the target which I am giving you. I can see a head and shoulder pattern over here. After head and shoulder pattern, if you give it a breakout, make the market may fall to this region. Okay, there are fair value gaps as well to support it. Do not forget it. There are, see, this is one fair value gap, one huge fair value gap, and second fair value gap. There are two fair value gap which is sitting below our breakout. So potentially maybe situation, like I told you, market is very unpredictable place. If some big place investment, fair value gap is basically the limit order being placed over here. If some XYZ limit order get executed at this point, then we may can see a little pushback, but I don't think so. It will fall till this point. That's our demand zone. It will fall till the demand zone and it will again go to the supply zone from here. If I draw it very, very accurately for all of you people, okay. A quick market analysis of the Ethereum, if I have to give, this is our demand zone right here. Not demand. This is our demand zone right here. From here, maybe the market can go up, and our supply zone is sitting at this point. All new all-time high is a strong supply zone. Okay, this is our supply zone. This is our supply zone. Got it? Cool. And few fair value gaps in between. This is one fair value gap we are having, very good fair value gap, and the another fair value gap is just near our demand zone as well. This is the two fair value gaps we are having in the market. One second. Yeah, the thing of fair value gap is like if fall down, make another shoulder, it will tap into this. If there are limit order placed over there, from there are chances that market can go up again. A little pushback from that until we reach that XYZ. Like it can be considered as a fake breakout as well, because see, market breakout again went up and from there it can fall down. So this fake breakout scenario can happen, but that is just because of the limit order which is placed over here because of the fair value gap. Okay, it can come down, tap into this, and it can go up again. If it doesn't tap into this, then the next will be this situation, this fair value gap. A little pushback we may can see from there. Okay, if I join this major swings in the market, okay, what are the major swings in the market? One is this, second, and this is the third. There are lot of stop losses are here. From this, we are just seeing upward movement, buying happening. A lot of stop losses are here. These are the liquidity zone. Market, if it wants to grab liquidity from people, it will try to come to these positions. Okay, make sure you are understanding this position. Limit order liquidity zones are here. Swing liquidity. Okay, swing liquidity is right here. It's a liquidity zone. Maybe market can tap into this situation as well. Not right now. It may can take 1 day, 1 week or something, but yes, if it falls down to demand zone and doesn't rise from there are high chances that market can come. See, market never lose opportunity to grab the liquidity. Eventually, whenever right now market is having enough money, enough inflows in the market to be steady, have profit from there. Once that petrol, like I told you, it's same like a car. Once car is having a petrol, it will run till the point when car doesn't feel a need to have a petrol. So right now market is having a good inflows from the big players, but once they feel like right now I may not get that good amount of inflows and I am not satisfied with the money, then market can come down from this point and grab the liquidity from here. Okay, so very good head and shoulder pattern we can see from here is been made. After that breakout, we will have a target. I told you first target you can keep is this demand zone. Between, keep an huge eye if any fair value gap taps in and a limit order is getting placed of any big player. Have a good observation in these two fair value gaps. Okay. Okay, this is the swing. that is the little market analysis of the Ethereum, what you can do, what we can see, and every of those things. Liquidity, do not forget, this is a very good liquidity zone. Very good liquidity zone is here. Okay, market will come, market will eventually come. It's like writing your notes or whatever thing. Eventually, maybe in 1 day, 1 week, 2 week, 3 week, doesn't matter whatever time it will take, it will eventually will come down to this point to grab over here. Mark my words over here. We can get a very good amount of short sell target, which is right here, 3,300. Market will touch, very damn sure about it. Okay, so can Ethereum reach 4,000? Yes. Why? Because corporate people can make it, big player can make it happen. Can retailer make it happen? No. We cannot make it happen. We don't have that huge investment to shift the market upward or the downward. So who is gonna make it happen? If there are corporate investment there, where is 4,000? Yeah. If there are corporate investments, so this is our new target, which is 4,000. If corporate are investing, so for that what you need to do, check out ETF transactions, how many inflows they are having, how many big companies are investing. I told you 4 to 5 companies which you can check every day for their any movement, any investment, any new way. Or you can also, there was one website to track the whales. I forgot that website. I will know that website and I will tell you. Okay, there was one website which I forgot. It's some AI website itself. We will talk about that website a little later. So you can check out ETF, okay, exchange traded funds, because that's where the big players, they don't invest in like platforms like Binance or something. Okay, they don't do those kind of stuff. They invest directly to the exchange fund. Okay, so check out the ETFs inflows and outflows depending on whatever decision we have to make. If we see a good amount of outflows, maybe we can have a good amount of downflow, and which we can clearly see. And head and shoulder pattern is about to be formed. It is not completely formed, so don't go for an early situation. Just make one trend line over here, which is right now forming. Okay, we can see shoulder, we can see head. Let the another shoulder form. If another shoulder is not forming, then it is not an head and shoulder pattern. Okay, remember this thing. It's just an early stage of head and shoulder pattern. Now, if institutional buying continues, that will make it reach to 4,000. Supply stays low. If supply is low, supply is basically, see, corporate people are buying crazily. They are buying. At one point, the amount of corporate or brand or company which is out there, which is right now trying to stack, they are shifted from the forex investment or whatever investment they do. They are shifting, all these corporate people are shifting from stock, share, indices and commodity investment to the digital currency investment, which makes it what? A lot of wealth forming or coming or getting inside the digital market. Digital currency. So a lot of people are coming, lot of buyings are happening, and digital currency is not having that good amount of mining strength, a good amount of supply. Like we don't have that much to give, but we have a lot of people to buy, which can increase the value of the currency. Okay, so understand this thing as well. Market condition remains favorable. We can see like market can make it happen. So Ethereum ETH pulling in a record money, pushing the demand higher while supply stays limited. All signs from big play to the technical chart points toward the potential move toward 4. This can happen. Okay, but I am clearly noticing one thing which you can also notice, and I will show you. See, if I make a path, we all know that there is 5 wave theories in the market, understanding the market structure. So right now what we can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. we can see the 5 waves are already completed in the market, and we can see a corrective form 1 A B C. For little time we can see a little downtrend from the market, because that is a change in the character. Okay, if it doesn't change, if it continues, then again we will make the 5 waves in the theory. But according to the right now 5 wave theory, we can clearly see that it is having the 5 waves are completed, and we can shift the change of the trend, and a little downfall is expected in the market. Corrective waves are forming right now, depending on like A, B, C. Right now we saw A, we can see B going up, and depending on the C, if a C falls down very accurately completely, then we can see a little downfall, suggesting the head and shoulder pattern, which we can see over here as well, which can make the Ethereum fall down, which can make it. Before making another all-time high, it will fall down. Very sure about that. Because it's suggested by 2 things. It is backing up with my 5 wave theories, and also the head and shoulder pattern, plus it wants to make an all-time high, it has to fall down. Now headline. Another thing, let's go for XRP. What is happening in XRP? XRP hits all-time high, about 3.60 as the major crypto bill major crypto bill clears US in the US house. What happened? XRP has its all-time high. This is a new all-time high created by the XRP, as we can see, and a new supply zone we have got from the XRP. If we want to have an upgrade target, that this will be our new target from today. Okay. As it's hit new all-time high, which is almost 3.64, up by 68% in the past 1 month. This rally happened due to the positive news in the both way. See, I told you, news is a good factor for making a market go up or fall down. With the positive news regarding the both regulations and the market. Why did XRP made a change? First was the crypto bill passed in the US House. The 3 major bill which related to the crypto, which is Genius Law Act and the Clarity Act. What are those acts? We'll discuss. This bill gives a legal clarity to the crypto asset like XRP, making the investor more confident. Obviously, if it is backing up with a huge great fundamentals, people will think that yes, it is going to have a futuristic future growth in the term of money, in the term of price action, in the term of everything. Okay, so XRP future ETF launched. ProShare launched a first XRP future ETF in the US. This allows institutional investors like banks. See, again I told you, this is mutual fund, hedge fund, LIC investment. Whenever you are investing, what are the bank doing with your money? They are investing in the futures of XYZ thing. So institutional investor like banks and fund to invest in the XRP through traditional platform. Big investment firms are joining in. 11 major asset manager like Franklin, Grayscale, Bitwise filed for XRP related investment product. This signs a strong institutional trust in XRP. Whenever there are big player coming on, obviously trust. It's not even trust. It's just like greed. Big people entering taps the greed into the people, as big player comes with a big heavy investment, and that investment can make the market go up. So with that greed thing, a lot of retailers also will try to invest in the market, and we can have a very good investment in the market. Third, legal win update. 2023, a US court ruled XRP in not a security for retail buyer. Now the Security Exchange Commission might drop its appeal, making the ruling final and favorable for the Ripple/XRP. This could open the door for the spot XRP ETF like one Bitcoin has. We can have spot of Ethereum as well, XRP as well. Bitcoin market prediction says that 80% chance that XRP ETF will approved by the December. Yeah, by the December it can, after the December maybe we can see more price surge. So until the December, what you can do is find the dip. Whenever the market dip, buy some point. Whenever the market dip, buy some quantity. Keep on adding rather than going for the 1 day profit, 2 day profit, 3 day profit, 1 week profit, 1 month profit. Rather than going for profit, what you can do for right now XRP, because it has a very low amount. It is not in that huge price where you need to just take the profit and exit the market to have a risk in your capital blah. So rather than what you need to do is, what you can do is every day, every week you can just buy until December. I'm talking until December, buy small quantity until December. When the December hits and they are having this XYZ thing where their spot is being announced, you will see a lot of corporate company will invest in that spot, and XRP may can reach to its all-time high. Maybe $5 or $10 will be the height on the target. At that time you can have a very good amount of profit of selling. Okay, so hold it. I will suggest buy, hold in right now in XRP, because a lot of new things are coming for XRP. First is futures trading is coming for XRP, and another is a spot. Where is that thing? ETF, sorry, XRP ETF will be approved by the December. ETFs is like for big peoples, for corporate peoples to invest without having any second doubt of getting hacked and blah blah thing with these platforms. Like every platform has some things. So ETF is like, how you can say, it's like a live pool. It's like a big pool where people will come, they will do fishing wherever they feel, however they feel. Okay. Important upcoming dates: July 21 and July 25, two critical dates when leveraged XRP ETF proposal might be approved. We may can get leveraged XRP ETF approval by July 21 and 25. So these are the two dates which you need to be focused on and you need to observe. If in that specific date, if the leveraged proposal, whatever proposal is happening, it will get approved, then we may can see another all-time high as well. So XRP is now in that stage where it is not depending on the retailers. It is right now having a, so like the XRP owner or whatever people are doing so much thing for, not for the retailers. Understand this thing. This all like Genius Act, Clarity Act, ETF, futures, spot ETF, leverage ETF, everything is happening and just for corporate peoples, institutional people to have, to make an institutional people to have more interest in the XRP and they can buy. Okay, because they have, we all know, corporate people can make the market go jump up, not us. So if approved, more ETF product could enter the market, driving XRP price up. Derivatives market. Derivatives market is heating up. Open interest money in active XRP contract rose 25% in 24 hours, hitting 4.6 billion. Binance by 1.8 billion, Bybit by 1.6 billion dollar we are talking about. Okay, open interest is basically how much money is coming. Money in XRP contract rose by 24% in 24 hours. Okay. Liquidation. Forced selling due to the price movement. XRP 88.54 million in 24 hours, mostly from the shorter sellers, even more than Bitcoin 79.67 million, second only to the Ethereum. 153 kind of trader were liquidated globally with 577 million lost. Yes, that's why understanding the liquidity concept is very important for all of the people, and you don't need to worry. After I complete my candles, I will talk about the, right now I'm in the technical analysis. Once I complete my technical analysis, I will bring a video for you to understand the detail in the deep understanding the liquidity of the market as well. Institutional and whale activity. Whale, a large holder of the accumulation XRP, institutional interest in growing. This strong support is pushing XRP to possible reach of $4 very, very soon. $4 maybe will reach, like whatever all the roadmap of XRP is making. All the roadmap of the XRP is making it go up, making it more corporate people interested in it, which will do the investment, which will make the market go. Why this is a big deal? First, for 3 years, XRP was stuck in the legal certainty due to the SEC, Security Exchange Commission case. Now, law are clearer, ETF are launching, institutional are interested, trader are backing it up. All this thing. This could be a start of a new chapter for XRP with a more legitimacy, adoption and growth. Yes, a new chapter may can start of XRP, and we may can see slowly the same way Solana was rose from like very few dollars, 5 to 10 to $20. We saw Solana rose from that very small amount. We may can see XRP rose the same. Right now it is at a cheap price. We should invest in XRP and Solana. These are two coins which can have a greater potential in the future. Okay. Crypto market cap nearly $4 trillion as the Bitcoin altcoin surge after US passes a key crypto bill. Yes, what happened? Entire crypto market is booming with a total value of nearly $4 trillion and it's highest than any time, like all-time high market cap we have seen. Now, major cryptocurrency like Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP are surging. Why? Because the US House Representative passing 3 major crypto bills. First, the total market cap was around 3.8 trillion, but it turned out to be $4 trillion. Okay. Now, depending on the data sourcing market, coin market cap, trading view and CoinGecko, the previous break record was $3.7 trillion. We have broke and we have reached $4 trillion set in December 21. Just behind the Nvidia's market value, showing how Bitcoin has become. Top performer, Bitcoin, back above 120 and again it is falling from there. Ethereum, like I told you, see, demand and supply zone is very necessary because market goes to the demand, get demand, goes up, taps to supply zone, comes down, taps to, this is the moment which market sees all the time, makes all the time. Ethereum up by 8%, above 3,640% rise in these 2 weeks. XRP spiked by 20%, hitting its all-time high, which is 3. Why crypto is surging? 3 major things. Okay, like I told you, I will be telling you about this all acts, Genius Act, Clarity Act. So first is bills are boosting investor confidence and making the crypto industry feel more legitimate and secure. First is Genius Act, regulate the stable coins crypto tied up to the US dollar, provide the consumer protection, received the bipartisan support, heading directly to the president, heading directly to the president Trump for signing. Okay, so like Trump, whenever he got elected, he said that I'm going to do so much things for the cryptocurrencies, and yes, he is doing it. First, Genius Act is coming. Genius Act is giving a very huge backup to the stable coin, so it won't fall, it won't crash like it used to crash before. And it is also providing a consumer product, like whenever people are consuming, if you are a consumer, there is some XYZ protection is also been given to you, all of you people. Okay, Clarity Act. Clarity Act. What is Clarity Act? Clearly separates crypto commodities regulated by CFTC from crypto securities regulated by Security Exchange Commission. Okay, aim to reduce confusion about how different coins are regulated. Basically, anti-CBDC bill ban the US government from creating central bank digital currencies. No bank should be involved. Anti-CBDC bans US government from creating central bank digital currencies. So why it was banned? Because as digital currency is a freedom, no government should own anything. See, if you are owning, that is investment. No government should create its own coin and blah blah thing, like which it is creating. Central bank was creating its own coin, and anti CBDC bill is basically banning your government to creating its own government coins. Still needs to approve in the Senate. Trump's crypto ties rises. Trump's family owns a large crypto asset, especially through the World Liberty Finance. In 2024, he made 58 million from the crypto related activities, expected to make 390 million more in 2025. Token sale, meme coin, he launched in January, Bitcoin mining and digital ETFs. Okay, there are so many things which is happening. The Trump is buying, and it is saying that in 2025 he can earn more. So maybe he's bringing more XYZ amount of stuff, good stuffs for Bitcoin. Now, since the Trump is involved in the both policy making and crypto business, people worrying about the conflict of the interest, meaning he might just make the law that benefits his own crypto holding. Bigger picture, the crypto in this week, President Trump declares a crypto week, aiming to make US global leader in the crypto innovation law. See, whatever US is doing right now for crypto, have a very strict eye on that and your ear on that, because that can help you to take XYZ amount of trade or whatever trade you want to take, buy, sell. It will, like, whenever new law launches, if it is helping a lot of people will show interest, and we can see new coins such as XRP, which are at low level, can go for its high time, and we should take advantage at those situations. Okay, so this was the news which I want to tell you. A lot of stuffs are happening. Keep your eye on the regulated stuff. I talked about the Genius Act, Clarity Act, and there was XRP's new future trade ETF, and spot ETF is being launched. So once that is launched, right now XRP just preparing. This small movement we saw upward is just a preparation. After that, we may see the market can jump up with a new height. Okay, so right, because it's just like XRP ETF, future ETF, it's just been prepared. Once it is launched, a lot of corporate investor will come, which will make it the price go surge up. We can see up to 4, 5, 6 or 10 can be the highest target we can have. Okay, cool. So I will just gonna take just a little break. Okay, a little break I'm gonna take right now. I will be coming back in 15 minutes. Okay, 15-minute break I'm gonna take, and after the break we will learn about our double candlestick pattern from where we left off. Okay. Let me just go here. I'm very hungry. Okay. I was so damn hungry, bro. Still hungry I am. Okay. So I'm getting confused. Should I give you market insights? Should we trade or should we learn regarding trading? This is the two thing I'm getting confused at. But we should finish our topic. That is very important thing to do, and which will help you in learning trading. So we'll do this. Double candlestick pattern. We understood regarding double candlestick pattern 4 to 5 thing we did. It was bullish kicker we learnt about, bearish kicker we learnt about. This is what we learned: bullish kicker, bearish kicker. Yeah, these are the two things we learned regarding the double candlestick pattern, and today we are gonna learn about the rest of the stuff. Okay, now what is this rest of the stuff? Which are those rest of the candle? Let me first draw it and then I'll explain you afterwards. Okay, so this is the first candle. I want it to be red, and the next candle I want it to be green. Okay. Little to make it look like candle. Understanding candlestick pattern is a very basic understanding of the market. Okay, not the advanced but the basic, but it can give you an idea about what is actually happening in the market, to understand where the dominance is, where the majority is hiding, and where we can take our trade according to the market. Okay. It is called as, let me just denote everything first. This is open, this is close, highest point of the market, highest of the candle H, and this is the lowest of the candle L. Then comes open here. As a red candle, obviously open will be above, close will be below. Close will be below. Same way H and L, they don't change their position, because highest point of the market is obviously the highest, and means like the price, high price, and lowest point of the market, obviously that means the lowest price of the market, that is down. Okay, this is the denotion of this candle, like I donated, like I gave names to everything. After that, we'll draw the name. I will tell you the name, and then slowly we'll understand every each of this aspect. What happens? What does the candle name means? Why it is having this? Why blah 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 blah. Like understanding of the candle, psychology behind that candle, what is actually happening in that candle, and how to trade in that candle. Okay, I don't talk about those technical stuff, theoretical stuff. I don't like this. I prefer to keep my platform, my content of very practical stuff. Each and everything should tell you how you can earn money. Nothing except that. It's just money. Everything should be like, if you want to learn any content which I'm teaching you, every content can make you help money. That's what I keep my aim at. So this candle is called as bullish engulfing. Yeah, this candle is called as bullish engulfing pattern. Okay, so this is bullish engulfing pattern which we are looking at, and as we are discussing about double candlestick pattern, so we are going to deal with two candles. We will understand two candles separately, not like together, sorry, not separately. First we were talking about single candlestick pattern. Now we are going to talk about double candlestick pattern. Okay, now double candlestick pattern, in here you can see one is red color and second one is in green color. But first, the very most important thing which I want to write in this side is that is a bullish candle. Bullish candle, it will give us an upgrowth movement, that is an uptrend. It will make the price go high, not low. That's why, to understand this one very specific thing regarding the candle, that it is a bullish candle. Why it doesn't create according to the, yeah. Okay, so second thing, there are few conditions which you need to know about, but before the conditions, I will talk about the condition, also psychology by side. Now, understanding the name of engulfing. Engulfing is nothing other than meaning covering. For example, what should I give? Okay, so this is my phone and this is the next object. Like I have two objects. Now you will see my phone will engulf this thing completely, which means cover. Can you see the speaker right now? This is microphone actually. Yeah. Can you see the microphone? No, you can only see my phone. This means covering the thing. If you see on a sideways, it will look like this, but if you see from this side, it is covering. This is called as engulfing. The other one will cover the first completely. If you look from the side, it will look like this, but if you see from this direction, you will notice this one very specific thing, that it is covering. You cannot see this one. This is called as covering, engulfing, right? This is called as covering. Okay, if you can see it, I will show you by dot lines, because I want to use dot lines. One thing, oh, it's actually from L point. Okay, I want to make it as a dot line or dash line. Dash is better. Stretch it a little. Okay, same, dash line. Okay, So this is called as what? Covering. The green candle is completely covering the red candle. That is the meaning of engulfing. Bullish engulfing candle pattern. Sorry. Bullish engulfing candle or bullish engulfing pattern, whatever you want to call it. So engulfing, you understand the engulfing meaning? It's just covering the previous candle completely. Now understand the psychology. First, it should be formed in a downtrend. Why? To certify the dominance. So I will explain you, and I will also write conditions side by side. Okay. So trend should be a downtrend. Okay. This is the thing. A bullish candle. Second, a trend should be a downtrend. Now, understand this thing. As we are having a downtrend from here, that represents what? That represents an active selling. An active selling is happening here. Dominance of seller is here, which is making this price go down, 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 down. But eventually, as you see, market has two behavior, greed and fear. By the fear, the market is making the market go down, down, down. But eventually that behavior will change. Why? Because some people will think that it is right now at a position of the lowest point where market can be bought at the cheapest price and make it go up and have a profit. Okay. So as an active selling is going on before, now the moment has came where the market wants to change the majority, that is basically shifting the dominance. Okay. I don't want to denote every of those prices like open XYZ, close XYZ. It's very easy to understand what red candle means, right? So whatever price it opened, it made down, the market price went down, certifying that the sellers are still there in the market, and downtrend suggests that the majority is of the sellers. Now, the next candle comes as the third condition. We'll say that first candle should be red, you can just write second candle constant. Second candle should be green. Okay, this is our condition as we can see in the market. So downtrend going on, downtrend. After that we saw one candle, and after that candle we see one very big green candle. Okay, I will make you understand the psychology as well. You don't have to worry around that. First, you understand one very big green candle will come, which is covering. As you can see, the dash is making the whole candle inside the same way I said it. This, the whole microphone is getting covered behind my phone like this. The same way which you can see, red is this, green is this. But if you this is red candle, this is green candle is big, red candle is small. But if you see in this way, the green candle is covering all the red candle and we cannot even see it. This is the thing. Okay, now once it is covering the whole red candle inside, that certifies what? That a huge amount of buyers are entering in the market. This is a psychology. Red candle small representing the small majority of the market for doing selling. Small people, there are very less people right now for doing selling, because most of the people got exit. See, whenever people, for example, if market is moving in a downtrend, now wait, yeah, for example, market is going in a downtrend. Now people are doing selling from this point to this point, selling is happening, but there is a but. Not all the people, like for example, if 80 people were here who are doing selling, this whole 80 people won't continue to do selling till this point. There, it depends on the people to people. If I believe, like, so there are some people who are happy with whatever here he got 10% $10 profit, exit, $20 profit, exit, $30 profit, exit, $40 exit, $50 exit. Now buying and selling is happening at the both same time. Exiting, like he entered for the sell side, he exit is basically he again bought the price at a very cheapest price basically, or exit that thing and exit with that whatever XYZ amount of profit he wanted to get, and he got out of that market. Now depending on every people's like greed, their satisfaction, their profit level, their target, buying selling will constantly happen in the downtrend itself. It's not like it's never like 100% selling will happen or 100% buying will happen. Both things are constant at the same time, depending on the people. Now the majority which started from the 80, slowly every time, whenever the people some people think that this is what profit I needed, exit, this is what the profit I needed, exit, this is what the profit I needed, exit, this is what the profit I need, exit. A lot of time exit is happening. This means majority is decreasing till the point the market reached at this candle, the majority was very less. Now buyer saw the opportunity by looking at what? By looking at the cheapest price of the market. I told you, market whenever, like see, once creating an all-time high, what is the movement of the basic movement of the all-time high? This point. From here market will fall down, creates this average point where it is gonna do sideways or consolidation. From there either it will go up with the good amount of investment, fear will trigger, will fall down, greed will trigger, will go up. Just greed, fear is taking care in the market. That's all, nothing else. That's all is happening in the market, nothing else. It's just buying, greed behavior. That's all is happening in the market. So at this point, when the market reaches bottom point, where the buyers are thinking that they can have a very good amount of opportunity for buy side, the heavy, they saw it in a cheap price and good of amount of buyer came and representing a very big candle, overcoming the whole big candle like this, the small candle of red covering the whole green candle, showing the absolute dominance, showing the majority, showing the volume, showing everything. Like now the buy time situation has came. Before we were having a very less small quantity, that is decreasing majority of seller. Big red candle gives an absolute dominance and creates a very good first impression of starting an uptrend, that the majority is shifting to the buy side. That's all you need to understand for the double candlestick pattern. Covering is basically dominance, buyer showing the dominance because the seller's majority is decreasing, so buyer took control over it. Covering is just like, it's like a big guy standing in front of a small guy. Obviously big guy is gonna win because he's strong. Okay, so you understood that thing. Now the last condition, which I already told you, it's not even condition. Fourth and last condition, engulfing should be happening. Look for engulfing. Look for engulfing, and which basically, like see, it's not a condition, added condition, but what engulfing actually means, the close, as you can see, red close, this is the red close point and this is a red's opening price, right? So the green candle, this is a green candle close GC should always be greater than the red O. GC is green's area. I will write it. I don't want to make you confuse. It is basically, this is green's close. There should be a huge gap. O should always be below the green's opening. Green's closing, sorry. Green closing should be above. Red's opening should be below. Green's opening should be below and this closing of red should be above. Okay. This is the gap which I'm talking about. There should be a small gap, but as you know, crypto trading doesn't have that good gaps. But I told you how you can spot gap. From $1 to $10 gaps you can spot easily. So what you need, a gap between the close from this distance to the opening, there should be a little gap. That means a price difference. If this, for example, close point is at 50, at least this opening should be at 48, 49, 47, XYZ, XYZ. Little less than the opening. Okay. And the other thing which is C, the close, it should be always bigger. Like for example, opening was at 20. Wait a second. Opening was at 80. Opening was at 80. Then this close should be at least 100, 200 or XYZ. Greater than 80. Got it? That is called as engulfing. A candle should engulf. This right now I made a huge distance between C and O. You will find out like I can't find this many gap. But I told you, you can find a gap between $1 to $10 gap you can easily find in the crypto market. Okay. Now, how to take a trade? We understand the conditions. What are the conditions? It should be in a downtrend. Active selling should be happening. Majority representing the small candle of red representing the small majority of the selling. Big green candle representing a big majority of the buying. First candle red, second candle green. Look for engulfing, covering. The green candle should cover the whole red candle inside it, showing the huge dominance, buyer's dominance. Changing the majority basically. Okay. Cool. After this, psychology I made you understand. Now we will look for one very specific thing, that is how to take a trade in bullish engulfing candle. Now as we are doing what here, buying. But do we trust the market? No. Retailer should never trust the market. Okay. You should have this 101. Yeah, everything has 101 rules, regulations. Retailers 101 should be never trust market. Never ever trust market. Never ever think that you can make the market understand. You can make the market easy. You can make market this and blah. Never. Always 101. Never trust the market. Now, do we trust the market? No, we don't trust the market. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a trend line on the edge. We're gonna make a trend line on the edge and wait for the next candle to give a crossover above. Like closing should be above at least. If not the whole candle is going above, which can decrease our profit ratio, we can actually go for closing above. Okay, because sometimes what happens, a very huge upper wick will come, but the candle will close down. Sometimes the seller give a dominance that they don't want the trend to change or something. They will try to make it not to change the trend. Okay, so wait for the close of the candle. After that, we will enter in the market for buy side. Obviously, why? Because it's a bullish candle. So obviously we'll enter the market for buy side. Stop losses depends. If the green candle is very big as in this is a big player candle, then we put it in the half. If it is not a big player candle, then we put it on the low. Understand my point? Where will your stop loss will be? Either it will be in the half, depending if it's a big player candle. We all know big player candle is always very huge, big ass candle. If it's very big, then half. If it's little small, then on the lowest point. Simple. From there, the target can be 2 risk reward ratio, 3, 4, depending on the strength of the market. Okay. Now let's go and find out our candles. Bullish engulfing candle in the real life market. What we need to look for? A downtrend, small red candle, and be like next to that candle will be a very huge green candle covering everything, covering the whole red candle. That will be our bullish engulfing candle. And I told you the gap, you can find it out by having very, like, even if, see, the candle's close point is 116412, the candle's open price is 116415. Gap up opening it happened. I don't want gap up opening. As we are not I want to see in crypto market, because I think the gap down opening is not necessary in the crypto market. I just want to confirm myself. Show me images. See, there is a lower gap which I am trying to find, but at the same point, see, this is stock market. I want to know for crypto market, bro. Crypto market. Any example for crypto market? Because finding a gap in crypto market is very hard, as you all know that we don't have a start and reset timing. If I can see any examples of crypto market engulfing candle, then like without even gap, if there is just a very big green candle and there is small, is it considered? Or not? That I want to know. I know what it is. I want to know the examples in crypto market. Brothers, crypto market. Can you understand crypto market? Acha. My bad. I know all this, just show me the examples. Yeah. Examples of cryptocurrency pattern. Why can't you show me images? Fake. Analyzing. Amazon. No Amazon, bro. This is GameStop. Can we see for Apple? I know stocks can have those stuffs. I know about stocks. I'm asking for cryptocurrencies. I want to clear my one doubt that in cryptocurrency, as we don't have the gap up timing, gap down and gap down, gap up and gap down, we cannot see. So is it okay if there is no gap between it? Is it okay? That's what I want to check. Bullish engulfing. Okay. We can see. Okay, there is no gap down opening, but it is still considered as a bullish engulfing. That's what I wanted to know. See, there is no gap down opening over here, but still it is considered to be. Okay, good, fine. It will make my work easier. Now we can find more. We can find a lot of such things from now. We don't actually have to look for a little gap down, but even if it is covering it totally, that is fine by us. Okay, let's just find in a downtrend a candle covering. Green covering everything of red in a downtrend. Green covering everything of the red in a downtrend. See, this is a bullish engulfing pattern. The whole small red candle is inside the green. If I just draw a line at H and the L, you can see that whole red candle is inside that green candle. Conditions: downtrend, correct. First candle to be red candle, second candle to be a green candle, correct. There is engulfing happening, which we can clearly see that the green candle is covering that red candle completely. After that, what else we need to check? Nothing. Trend to be already checked. That's all condition we have to check. From here, I told you that we will make a trend line from this point. This trend line I want to represent with a line. This is a trend line which you will make. Okay. After this trend line, what you need to do is you need to wait for the next candle to do a crossover. Okay, crossover. See, next candle gave you crossover? No. Next to next candle gave you crossover. This year, after the candle, after the engulfing, second candle was the one which gave you crossover. You entered at that point. Okay, your stop loss, I told you, if it's a very big candle, keep it in the half, but if it's a small, then you can keep it in the low. As you can see, it's not either big, not even small, so somewhere in the between. So let's just project for long position as it's a buy candle. It's a bullish candle. We'll project for the buy. We'll put it at the next candle. Can we see the red candle low? I will put it over there, and from there I can count maybe 2, maybe 3. See, 4.5 risk reward ratio you can easily get. So this is how you can trade. I will write it down for all of you people, everything. Check. This is our bullish engulfing pattern. Got it? Bullish engulfing pattern. Now, after this thing, what you need to do? First thing, make a trend line. Make a trend line at the edge of the green candle. I will write it over here. Trend line at edge of green candle. Trend line at the edge of green candle. Okay, this is what you need to put over here. This is the trend line. Okay, and then wait for crossover and wait for crossover. This is what you need to do. You need to wait for the crossover. Okay, at this point, trend line, I will mark it this. Okay, after this candle gave you a crossover, you will go for opposite. Sorry. As we can see, this is that candle which gave us a crossover. So what we're gonna do? We are gonna make a crossover entry, buy entry, to be very specific. We are gonna do a crossover buy entry. Okay, and now strictly straight go to the projection, put the long, just put over there, and you can put, if the next candle is here, you can put SL at this point. From there you can just calculate 2, 3, 4, 5 risk reward ratio, and you can have your profit. Very easy, very simple. This is the way you can trade in the bullish engulfing pattern. Okay, but having this trend line and getting confirmation if it's actually gonna change. Why we need confirmation? Because sometime what happens when we are having a downtrend, sometime big green candle will come to change the trend, but the seller will suppress it and will not continue to change the trend. So this trend line helps us to understand if the majority is actually changing or not. Okay, very simple, very easy. Let's try one more example of bullish engulfing. What happened, bro? Okay, it's started again. Okay, again another bullish engulfing we can see. Closing at 107,400, and yeah, same, but see, in a crypto we cannot help it. But I can show you the examples of stock market bullish engulfing, where you can legitly see the engulfing, like there is some gap down opening, and from that gap down, rather than going down, the market is going up. Okay, because see what a bullish engulfing told, that the close of the red candle should be above the green's opening, which means there should be a gap down opening. We understood the concept of gap down opening already, so I don't need to explain again and again. So gap down opening happened. Ouch. Yeah, so gap down opening happened. Gap down opening happens why? Because of negative news, the seller's strong dominance, or the supply is very high, so value dropped down by some point, some dollars, some things. So in that scenario, what happens? This seller take over, as it's a very quick early move advantage for them to move the market more down. Gap down opening is an advantage to the sellers as they are already making the market go down. They see a gap. Now more people will go for the downside. But at this point, rather than even after having a gap down opening, we suggest the market should fall more. Even after that, the market is going up. That means that there is a very good amount of buyer strength there. Even after a gap down, if the market pushes up, that means the strength of the buyers in right now time is very high. So we saw these two candles dash. Why? Because to represent that this the red candle is completely taking the green candle is completely taking the red candle inside. Okay, so this is our bullish engulfing candle. Okay, conditions, match the conditions. First, what we're going to do is check if it's in a downtrend. Yes, the market is in a downtrend, suggesting an active sellers. After that, first candle red candle, yes. Second candle green candle, yes. And there is completely, the red candle is completely taking over, the green candle is completely taking the red candle inside. That's all condition matched. Trend line at the edge of that green candle, that's my trend line, waiting for a crossover. Now this candle gave us a crossover, but where did it close? It closed below that trend line. That suggests that sellers were still there, which suppressed the buyers. But the next candle which we can see is a very huge big candle. At this time I told you, whenever you see such big candle, do not wait for the time, enter at the half section, or the experts, like the one who believes that it is gonna be the downtrend, it's gonna be an uptrend and a buying situation can come, they can enter at the trend line crossover itself. You don't have to wait. I don't wait actually, I enter at the trend line crossover. So crossover, buy entry, stop loss can be either, it depends on you now. Okay, either you want to keep this as a stop loss or this as a stop loss. It depends on you what you want to keep. From there, you can go for long position. If I keep this, then I can easily get till what I get, 3.8 risk reward ratio. This risk reward ratio is very good. It's just like you are risking just 1%, but you are getting a profit 3 times more than whatever your risk is. For example, if your risk over here is, let's say, minus $10, okay, but in return, if you achieve your target, you will be earning $30. You got 3 times more than whatever you are risking. That is risk reward ratio. Basically, $10 is at risk, $30 is your winning price. It can happen, it can change like according to anything. Like, it's just an example I gave. It can be $5, you are getting 5 into 3, $15 over here. Anything depending on whatever your stop loss is, whatever you are risking. Like this kind of money I am ready to risk, other kind of money I am not ready to risk. Okay, simple. Crossover, buy entry, bullish engulfing pattern, target, risk reward ratio of 2, 3, 4, whatever you want, depending on the strength of the market. Now the next, obviously a complete opposite of what we discuss right now. We discussed bullish engulfing. Now we are going to discuss a bearish engulfing, a complete same exact like the bullish engulfing, but the situations are changed. Red will be in the green place, green will be in the red place, green will be covered by the red now. This is called as bearish engulfing pattern or candle, whatever you wanna call it. Bearish engulfing. What is engulfing over here? As I told you already, it means covering. We can clearly see that the red candle is covering the whole green candle inside it. In stock market, I will just show you once here. Let's go for stock market. Let's go for Apple. Maybe I'll spot in Apple first. I just want to show you how actual bullish engulfing and bearish engulfing looks like, because of gap down and gap up kind of structure. Let me just show you. I'll find it. See, this is bearish engulfing. I spotted not bullish but bearish. Can you see the opening is, closing here. Closing of this candle is way below than the opening of the red candle. It is completely inside and there is a gap over here and gap over here. This is called as bearish engulfing candle. The actual gap you can see. This is the opening of that candle. Can you see? See, opening you can see over here. Opening of that candle is 199.85. Opening of this candle, closing of this candle is 199.19. So you can see a huge gap. This is nothing other than a bearish engulfing. Let me just spot one bullish engulfing and then we'll go. One bullish engulfing, just one bullish engulfing. So much of gap down and gap up openings in the stock markets, but not in the crypto market. Let's change it. Let's go to Reliance. If I can spot in Reliance very easily. Again a bearish. This is bearish engulfing. But where is bullish engulfing? Why I can only see bearish? One bullish engulfing I want to see. One, just one. Is it very rare to find a bullish engulfing? Na, 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 na. No. Find. Doesn't look that difference, but you can clearly spot a difference by watching at the closing and opening point. The closing point here is 1422.90. Opening over here is 1422.80. A little drop down it had. Little, not that huge, but yes, this is a bullish engulfing. It's fine, leave it, cannot find it, it's fine. We were discussing that candle, but at least you saw the recent candle which I was drawing in the stock, bearish engulfing. You clearly saw how it looks like. There is actual gap between the opening and the closing of the green candle. Okay, there is actual gap which we can see, which is considered to be an engulfing, but in the crypto market we don't see that much gap. So first, it's a bearish candle giving you a downtrend. Second condition, that the first candle, same exactly, I don't want to repeat it again and again, the same, because it's the same exact expression. The first candle will be green, second candle will be red, third trend should be in an uptrend. It should form in an uptrend to give us a downfall in the market. Okay, trend, uptrend. It will later on give us a downtrend, but first it should be in an uptrend. Understand this point. First it should be an uptrend, later on it can get converted into a downtrend. Fourth, look for engulfing. Actual engulfing means having a gap up opening and gap down opening, but in the crypto market we don't see a gap up and gap down opening very easily. So for that thing, what you need to do is, it's fine even if you don't see, just go on that candle, see the open, close and a high L this thing, and from there you can spot if it's having a minute difference, minute gap opening, fine. Even if it's not having a gap up or gap down opening, that is also fine. So same exact psychology. First, it's a downtrend, majority of people are doing buying, but the strength is weakening because of the size of the candle. The size of candle becoming small, representing the decrease of the strength. At the decrease of the strength, who will take over? Obviously the seller will try to take over, because they found the market in the highest price. From that highest price, they want the market to fall down, triggering the fear. And you can clearly see a very huge red candle covering all the green candles, showing the huge dominance and also the majority change. Okay, we will do the same exact thing. How to trade in it? We'll put an trending line on the lowest point. As it's a bearish candle, what we are going to do? We are going to do short selling. We will sell. Right? So at the time of short selling, what we're going to do is we put a trend line on the lowest point, and in that lowest point we wait for the next candle to do a crossover. Crossover can happen with like downside crossover, one confirmation kind of stuff. But see, if you're a beginner, wait for a candle to close, because you don't understand what upper wick and how upper wick forms. If you are knowing what is going to happen in the market and everything, then you can go for it. you can buy at the crossover. But the people who are not confident, they can wait for the candle to close, and then we will enter for the sell side. Our stop loss either can be the green candle's highest point or the red candle's highest point, depending on which is far. If the red candle's lowest point is making your stop loss bigger, then you can go for the green candle's edge. Okay, try to keep your stop loss as small as it is. It will give you a big good risk reward ratio. Now you understood the bully bearish engulfing pattern. Let's find out the bearish engulfing pattern in the market, how it looks, how to take a trade, and is it actually possible, and every of those things. Let's just go for it. We have to find it in an uptrend. Do not forget that we have to find this pattern in a uptrend, and it should cover completely, complete inside. Soon I will tie pony, I guess. जाने जा भगवान जागता है, मेरे प्यार से शैतान भागता है, मेरी पेन की लकीर से ब्रह्मांड नाप जाए. Let's try to find an Ethereum. Maybe we can spot it here, if not BTC. See, it actually made the exact same thing. ABC, corrective point, and head and shoulder pattern. Now we just have to wait for a crossover in the Ethereum. Ethereum can have a very good crossover. It's honestly, and in 1 hour what we can spot. Same in 1 hour, same exact thing in 1 hour. Nothing else is different. Same in 1 hour. In 15 minutes, it will be actual head and shoulder pattern. Yes. So wait for this crossover. After this crossover, maybe we can see the market falling to this level. But we are not finding it right now. We are looking for a bearish engulfing candle. In an uptrend, red candle be that big that is covering the whole green candle inside. Hola, amigo. Hola, amigo. Hola, amigo. Hola, amigo. Okay, finally found one finally. So again, finally found one. This is our bearish engulfing pattern. Okay, this is our bearish engulfing pattern. We can clearly see that our red candle is engulfing that previous green candle completely inside, complete inside. Okay, so it is taking that green candle. Can you see this green candle? It is taking completely inside. Now after that, what I need to do, put a trend line. Sorry, verify the condition first. Never forget to verify condition. Uptrend, check, first candle green, check, red, second candle red, check, the red candle engulfing the green candle completely inside, check. After that, put a trend line at the lowest point of that red candle and wait for a crossover. First candle gave you crossover? No. Second candle gave you crossover? Yes. So what you're gonna do? You enter at the crossover sell entry. Crossover sell entry you will do. After that, your stop loss either, see, if it depends on you what and how much you want to keep your money safe. Obviously, the people who want to keep their money safe, they try to keep their stop loss very less. Now that I have seen that this candle has the highest point of this candle is very low than the bearish engulfing candle. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, rather than putting into the highest point of bearish engulfing candle, I can put it with the next candle which didn't give me a crossover. So this is my bearish engulfing candles. Next to the bearish engulfing candle, I saw this. I put my stop loss at the edge of that next candle, and from here I can take anything. If I want to put 2 risk reward, 3, 4, 5, 6, till where it gave you 8.83 risk reward ratio was able to achieve in the market. So it now depends on you if you want 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 or 1. Now it depends on you. What kind of profit are you needing? You want extra profit, go for bigger risk reward ratio. You want low profit, go for low risk reward ratio. But always check the strength at that time. If the strength is good, go for high. Go for high if strength is good. Don't lose this opportunity. Okay, if you see the strength is good, go for high. This is your stop loss which you're gonna keep it over here. Okay, the next candle didn't give us crossover, so what we did, we put the H as the lowest as our stop loss. This is our stop loss, and I told you how you can actually achieve the target. The target achieving is very, very simple. So the target is achieved. The target you can keep it as much whatever you want. Simple bearish engulfing pattern. That's all. Let's take just one last example, because every time we take two examples of each candle. This is the first example of bearish engulfing. Let me find one more example of bearish engulfing, then we can move forward. What is happening with you, bro? Let me just get a sell. I'll get a sell. Let's see, I've changed the cell now. It should work now properly without interrupting. Okay. So we were trying to find the bearish engulfing. Bearish engulfing. Bearish engulfing. And you saw in the stock market, the gap up opening was for 0.6 to 0.7. That was a gap up opening. In our crypto market, we make a movement of $1, $2, $3. That kind of gap down, gap up opening we see. That's why in the stock market there is no volatility. It's very slow profit returning thing. But in crypto you can earn profit like crazy, bro. Crazy. Bearish engulfing. Okay. Okay. ठीक है. I can consider this as a bearish engulfing. From the edge, this green candle is completely inside everything. From the highest to the lowest point, the green candle is completely inside. Okay. After that, we will verify condition. It's actually made in a retracement, which is kind of an uptrend only. Okay. It was a down. Why this arrow? It was down, but from there retracement happened. This means this movement. See, up movement. We are having an up movement. From there, a huge ass red candle crossing it down, making a trend line. Wait for crossover. Entry at crossover. Simply gonna do the projection. As this red candle is very big, at the half I will put this and I will simply go for 2 to 3. Market reached till this point. Can you see the lowest point reached here? That is easy. 3 to 4 risk reward ratio you got in the market. Okay, simple, very simple. So this is the double candlestick pattern, which was bearish engulfing pattern. The next we'll learn tomorrow, because just 10 minutes are left. Even if I start a new candle, it won't be complete in the 10 minutes. Okay, so what I can do best in this 10 minutes, let me just give you a little insight about Ethereum, what you can expect the next, and what you may think or you may have as a buy entry, sell entry or something like that. I will explain you a little bit. Okay, first what I saw in this market is the 5 wave theory is completed. First wave, second, third, fourth, fifth. A, B, C. A, B, C is completed. Now the market will try to change. 5 wave theories are completed in the market. 5 waves are completed. Now market will try to change its trend. What we were having a trend was an uptrend. Maybe there are high chances that now a downtrend will start. And it's not just the 5 wave theory is telling us. Other than 5 wave theory, we are also having one very big reason for going for short selling, that is our chart pattern. In the chart pattern, we can clearly see this is shoulder, this is head, and this is shoulder. This is called as head and shoulder pattern, head and shoulder pattern. I can show you in online as well. Head and shoulder pattern. See, it will always be in an uptrend, head and shoulder pattern. From the resistance line, a downfall will happen. And this is inverse head and shoulder pattern for giving you an uptrend. Okay. One more example I will show you. Head and shoulder pattern, same situation like this. Okay. Head, shoulder. From resistance line, we do breakout entry and we'll have XYZ amount of profit. Same situation is happening over here. As we can clearly see, this is our head and shoulder pattern is been formed over here. I will write it down. First, reasons. Like market analyst, first I think market can go for market can go down for short term. Market can go down for short term. Okay. Why? Reasons. One, 5 waves has completed. Five waves has. If you don't know regarding 5 waves, let me just, I've already told you in the live stream, but I just want to tell all the new people, if there are new people in the, how does a 5 wave pattern looks like. See, this is the 5 wave pattern. Very easy to understand, very simple. Images. 5 wave. Why someone see two? Why can't I see images? This is images, right? Or images this? This is images. My bad. Okay. Elliott wave theory. It is called as Elliott wave theory. You can see first, second, third, fourth, fifth. Inside it, it can also have, that is called as internal and external structure of the market, which we will understand. Like if you want to know regarding this, I will explain. See, 5 waves are completed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, C. Same thing we can see over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, C. Same exact thing we can see over here. So 5 waves are completed. Has completed. And the second reason, a very strong reason, that is head and shoulder pattern has formed. In 15 minutes. Completely I can see in 15 minutes exactly the way I want to see it. In 30 minutes a little I can see, in half an hour more little I can see. So that's why I will go for 15 minutes. Formed in 15 minute time frame. Head and shoulder pattern has formed in the 15-minute time frame, as we can see. So that's why I'm thinking that market can go down. And also plus one more thing. One second. I just want to check one thing. Yes. A fair value gap is here from where the market fought. Any other thing? No. ठीक है. Okay. Also third thing, market always grabs liquidity after all time high. So these are the three reasons which I feel the market can go down from here. Okay, these are the reasons. What you need to do in such situation, first things. Okay, now that I've spotted one fair value gap as well in a higher time frame, like in the 1 hour time frame, this is a fair value gap which I can see, where most of the time market went up, again went up, but at the same point there is a red fair value gap as well which is throwing the market down. So what we're going to observe is we are going to simply go in the 15-minute time frame. Right now the whole market is actually not right now, but is actually at the fair value gap. See, what we're gonna do is arrow. We're gonna wait for, right now our market is here. Market came down, tapped into the fair value gap, and then we can see the market little jumped up, little up, not that much but little. After it gives you a crossover, then we enter for the sell side. Okay, but in the sell side we have to be little confirm, so that we will wait for at least the market to come half of the fair value gap to see if it's actually gonna go down, because maybe what is gonna happen is, if we are sitting on the fair value gap, maybe it will tap in, fair value gap will hit the limit order and it will go up from here as well. There is situation for that as well, because we are on the fair value gap. Fair value gap is always a condition that we may hit the market, we may tap the market, some limit order maybe get placed. Now we don't know if the limit order is there or no, we don't know regarding that, but we have to be careful with the situation. So what we're going to do, we are going to wait for at least it to pierce the half of the fair value gap, and then we enter for the price till where we can see the market falling. First target which I feel will be this, because this is the first major swing in the market. This is a major swing in the market where market can come to grab the liquidity. Okay, so this is the first major swing in the market where market is sitting right now, and second major swing is this. This is a two target which I possibly think market can reach, but high chances, not high, mid chances that maybe market can come, some fair value gap over here will get tapped and market can have a little bit retracement, which you don't have to worry regarding. But have these two things. These are liquidity zone 1, again liquidity zone 2. These are the two things, liquidity zone 1, liquidity zone 2. These are the two things which I feel the target will be there, because obviously market needs liquidity to tap. So I really feel in Ethereum this might happen. Right now we have seen a little pushback from our pattern. Right now we can see that market came down, made a complete shoulder, from the little retracement, little pushback we have seen from the fair value gap. If it goes fall down, a lot of people will enter for the short sell. Have this as your liquidity zone first target. Okay, so that was a market analysis for the Ethereum, and that's it my time. Thank you so much for joining this live stream. Thank you so much for being a part. Do not forget to download our app and put my invite code. Okay, do not forget. Cool. So thank you so much for joining this live stream. Thank you so much for being a part of this live stream. Please do not forget to like, share, subscribe to the channel, share it to the maximum people, because nobody is giving you a free cryptocurrency as a new user reward. So make this news, share it to the all of people, so that everybody, not just you, but everybody can take advantage of this. Okay, cool. Thank you so much for your time. I'm leaving. Bye bye.